and good evening. How is everyone doing? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Sirdork Live, which is our 12th episode ever. We've been going strong for 12 weeks straight without missing anything, and it's been amazing. So thank you guys so much for being here tonight. If you're watching live, thank you. Hello, how's everyone doing? Hi guys. Minecraft Miners, the Green General. The Toad. Wow, I see some new names. This is awesome. And if you're watching not live, also, thank you very much for watching. And like I always say, if you accidentally clicked on this video and say, what the hell is this? And then leave, thank you for even doing that, because I appreciate it. Seriously. But, yeah, Sirdork Live, we do this every single week at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Thursday. Sometimes the times have changed, but that's the usual time. We'll talk about toys, toy photography, and talk about each other's toy photography. And that's basically what we're going to be doing today on today's stream. Robert Shaw says, stoked to be here. Flyboy Creations. Toy Stories is here. What's up? Fake Fury. What's up, Jared / Sirdork? I still think it's crazy anyone, will sometimes call me Sirdork as if it's like my name, and I don't mind that at all. I think it's kind of cool. It's like, hey, thanks Sirdork, and I think that's I think that's so weird when that happens. Robbie Keene says, hello, young Mr. Middleton. Hello. Thank you for that. Make me feel pretty good. Make me feel like when you call me Mr. Middleton, as if I feel very accomplished and adult, but then you say young and make me feel young at the same time, so thank you. But today's episode is called Toy Photography Then and Now. So what it basically means is so many of us have been doing toy photography. Well, so many of us are toy photographers, so many of us are not, which if you're watching this and you're not even a toy photographer, wow, that's awesome. Just the fact that you even have the interest to watch, that's really cool. Average Guy Collects, how's it going? Figuora, Reanimation, you guys are here. But, so yeah, some of us have been toy photographers for many years. Some of us have been toy photographers for just, since recently, since the last few months. Some people in between, more or less. There's so many different we've all been toy photographers for whether it's been a long time or not a lot of time. There's always some kind of growth from the first time you started and where you are now. So what today's episode is going to be about is how far you've come and how much you've grown. And it's like, wow, look at your photos now and look at where they used to be. So it's like looking at how much we've grown. And so and also talking about how I'm going to show some of my really old photos too, and hopefully that will help inspire anyone who's just starting, who maybe is like, wow, this is going to sound conceited. But please, this does not mean to be conceited what I'm going to say. But seeing where my photos are now and seeing where I started, I hope will be some kind of somewhat inspirational for anyone who's like, wow, if he's here now and this is where he started, that's really good. That's really cool to see that someone could start here and get to where this person is, whatever. Because I feel inspired. When I see somebody that I look up to and that really inspires me, one of the big, Plastic Action. Everyone in the toy photography knows Plastic Action. I've seen some of his very old first photos, and I'm like, wow. That makes me feel really good to know that he started here at one point, and now look at him. So, it makes me inspired and makes me feel like I can do that too. Anyone can do it. So, that's really the whole point of it. Hey, Lucan, how's it going? No, you have not missed really much at all. Yes, Sarek Cedarwall is here. Maleki, me too. Joan Levi Oliveira says he's been doing toy photography since 2019. That's cool. Average Guy Collects says, this hobby is just like any other hobby. Practice, practice, practice. You're absolutely right. That's 100% what it is. It's all practice. Whew. So, before we actually get into that, last week we had a really awesome stream with our Toy Photographer Reacts stream. And a ton of fantastic, awesome people joined my membership program that I have with YouTube. And so YouTube has this really cool membership program thing you can make where people can join your membership, whatever, and you can give them extra exclusive stuff. And with 9 people joined from yesterday's stream, and so first I really have to thank those guys. So I'm gonna do that first. Cool transitions. Oh, also, I bought a brand new microphone for today to sound really awesome, but it didn't come in the mail yet. It was like over a week, and so we're still with the normal sound quality, which isn't horrible, but it's not the best. It's definitely not the best, for sure. So, hey Siva! Siva says, if you don't do toy photography, you can always apply anything Jared says to any creative endeavor. Cool. That's awesome. Well, I'm really happy you said that, Siva. Thank you, and I agree with that as well. Whatever you're doing, whether it's toy photography or music or whatever, doesn't matter. Yeah, as long as you practice and you work hard, and you can, this kind of growth, anyone can you can do anything. You just gotta work hard at it, basically. Hey Tom, how's it going? Tom's here. Mandible Smasher is here. That's so cool. So thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna thank some really awesome people right now. So first, I want to thank to my friend Vigilante BT Pics. Vigilante BT, thank you so much for joining the membership. Really love this photo of Stan Lee basically swinging like Spider-Man. So I chose this photo because this is just awesome, and it's very different, and posing is on point. Awesome. Vigilante BT Pics, thank you for joining. You are awesome. Thank you. And this guy I know is here. Lucan Shoots Toys. Yeah, he's in here, but his is under his YouTube name is Toy Photography and Art Channel. So, Lucan, I know you're in here. Lucan, thank you for joining. You are awesome. He does a lot of stuff for the community. Just a super driven guy, just doing stuff because he loves it. And so, thank you, Lucan, for joining. Make sure, and all these people I'm saying thank you to. Check out their Instagram, check out their toy photography, check out their work, because that's all tagged right here. This awesome light painting photo with the evil Nightwing and normal Nightwing. This is awesome photo from Lucan. Fantastic work, dude. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Let's see here, and then to my buddy NY Rebel. I gotta move you over a little bit, Tom. There we go. NY Rebel. I know Tom personally. Tom actually came to the toy photography immersion live in-person experience that we had back in May, and that's how we met. Really awesome guy. Some great toy photographer. I chose this photo, really cool pic of we got some Tusken Raiders in the sand, Tatooine. We got some cool planets over here in the right corner. I'm moving my mouse around, but you can't see it. But awesome shot from. Oh, you know what? Wow, I totally did a big typo in your name. It says NY Rebel. Okay, let me fix that for next stream, Tom. Don't worry. It's just NY Rebel. I don't know what the heck I was doing. I did a lot today, but. Tom, thank you for joining, my friend. I'm going to fix that. And next, we got so many people. You guys are fantastic. So many people joined. Rice Rat, Mr. or Mrs. or whoever, Rice Rat. I don't know anything besides you are Rice Rat on YouTube. So, sir and or madam, thank you for joining membership. And if you got something I can plug for you for the next time, let me know. But thank you, Rice Rat, for joining. We got a few more fantastic people here. We got Ramon, RS, so R Smith 2020.png, some file name for a photo, whatever. But Ramon, he's in the live chat often. Thank you for joining, my friend. Awesome shot with Boba Fett carrying a stormtrooper with some explosions going on behind. I'm a sucker for that. But it's an awesome shot. Ramon, thank you for joining, my friend. I see Vigilante in here. How's it going, dude? Thanks for sharing, for the shout out. Thank you, dude. I'm supposed to be thanking you. So next we got Nighthawk. Nighthawk Studios photography with this really cool Bandit shot. This shot of Bandit is really cool. The perspective is awesome. It looks like he used full-size cards, but like it looks like they're to scale with him because they're so like it's like a forced perspective kind of thing. And just the color is cool. This is just a super awesome shot, Nighthawk. Really appreciate you joining the squad, the Sirdork squad. Maybe I should change that to Sirdork squad instead of Sirdork fan. Sir Ravanan, how you doing, man? Thanks for being here. All right, so next we got Valkitis. I'm always saying it wrong. Valkitis Photography. Thank you for joining, my friend Valkitis. And I chose this photo because when I was looking through your Instagram, I was like, where the hell is this taken? Like, it looked like it was in a cave or something. I was like, this is awesome. But then I looked closer, I'm like, oh, is that a window? Is it just like a windowsill? I don't know. It's just a really cool location shot. Get some dark saber action going on. But, whoa, Fox Toy Box! Dude, thank you so much for joining. You were fantastic, my friend. Thank you so much for joining. You will get membership. You'll get a shout out and everything next time. I promise I'll make this worth your wild. I really want, like, when I make this membership thing, I really want to make sure it's worth every single penny for you. And you're not just doing this to, like, support me. I don't like that. I want to make this a cool thing that when you join the membership, you actually are getting cool stuff happening to you. So it's worth every cent of whatever you're paying to be in this thing. So that's my goal here, to make it worth your wild. As much as I possibly can. So, Mr. Fox, thank you, my friend. And Valkitis, thank you for joining. Also, we got 2 more people. I know this guy is here. Mr. Mandible Smasher is here right now. Always here. Always being super awesome. Super kind. And I chose this photo because it's funny. We got Teen Wolf petting on that cute little puppy, but it's actually John Wick's puppy, and John Wick is in the background. And I think his caption is like, Teen Wolf is petting the wrong dog, or something like that. And so, but Mandible Smasher, thank you for joining. I can see Siva, you're over saying, welcome to the dorks. We surely make it worth your wild. I think I should make that the title of this whole membership thing. Valkitis says, don't worry about pronouncing the name wrong or right. The picture was taken at my school job. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. The fact that you were out there, taking pics at school/work, that's just cool. You're out there doing it. But yeah, Mandible Smasher, thank you so much. And we got one more here. We got Star Wars Toy Photography 51. And I know he's right here. Yes, he just said, yes, sir. Star Wars Toy Photography 51, SWTP551, that's what I'm calling you. Awesome shot. We got a really cool team up with Rex and Hunter with this just ridiculous explosion going out to that poor clone in the background. But it's an awesome shot. Star Wars Toy Photography 51, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I seriously appreciate every single one of you guys. I can't tell you, everyone who's here watching, you guys are awesome. I love you guys. Love you all so very, very much. Whoops. Sorry. I always feel like I'm gonna fix that or not have that happen every time. But Ramon. Hey, sorry. I don't know if you saw Ramon. You just had a little shout out for your membership. Thank you for joining, dude. And thank you for being here. And also, I might say anyone who stays at the end of this show. I have a slideshow for all of the members at the end of the stream. So make sure you wait till the end so you can see all the awesome toy photography of all of the members. So, yes, we're gonna be going over some old toy photos and some new toy photos. And we're going to have a bunch of photos from a lot of you guys that sent them to me. So we can look at one of your very first photos ever, and then also one of your most recent photos that you just took. So then we can see the growth and how much you've improved, and maybe we can even pinpoint a couple things specifically that wow, you really you worked on this and got better at this. So I really can't wait to dig in and and see all the little things everyone has grown and gotten better at. It's just going to be so awesome. And so what I did is in the community section of my YouTube channel, like where I can basically post statuses, like text statuses in there. And that's where I'll, every once in a while, whenever I have an idea for the next stream, like today, I will say, hey, you guys, I want to do this for the next stream. Send me some photos on Instagram or whatever, and I'll have them on the stream. So it's really beneficial if you're subscribed to the channel, so then you can see everything, and when I'm asking you for stuff, you guys can see it, and then you can be on the show. So it's very beneficial to subscribe to the channel. That's all I'm saying. It's one of the many things. So you don't miss out on stuff like this when you can be on the show. So it's worth subscribing. One of the many reasons to subscribe, which I would definitely recommend. So yeah, everyone who sent some photos in today, we are going to go over some of those. Hope you like my new transitions, by the way. Whoa, cool. So first, I'm going to go over some of my old photos. I have a bunch of old photos, which to me, when I look at them, I'm like, oh my gosh, these look like crap. Just because, everyone's standards are different, So when I look at my old photos, I'm going to look at them and be like, wow, this is what I was doing. This was my best work at one point. Figuera says Dork Side Crew, Dork Souls. Oh, I see I see all the different names. I like Sirdork Squad. Steve says, geez, with all these new members, someone is going to have to write a longer song for the outro portion. Yes, the outro portion. The song, all of the music for my YouTube channel, my intro and my whatever, not all the music, but the main, like my intro music, I'm sure you recognize it. That is an old song from an old band that I was in called Approaching Infinity. Siva, who's here, was also in the band with me. He actually wrote that song and recorded the one that I use. It's called Sweet and Sorrow Chicken, and that's what it's from. So that's what he's talking about. But anyway, so this photo, this is my first toy photography photo ever. It's my first one. At least my first one that I can find on Instagram for the most part. So this is it. This is me. My best photo at the time. And this is April 23rd, 2014. So that's 6 years ago, right? Over 6 years ago. Getting close to 7, I guess. So I guess that's how long I've been doing toy photography, is 6 years. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I just got this figure at Toys R Us, I think. Or did I get it on Amazon? I don't know. I was really into Power Ranger Samurai at the time because it's one of the best seasons. And this is like the Shogun mode. I said Shogun mode, Power of the Ancestors. And you know what? I took the picture. I brought the figure outside and I took a picture of it. And that was toy photography. So yeah, you can even see this Sirdork photography. Yep, 387 weeks ago. So yeah. Fig Fury says, it's hard to look back at older shots for sure, in my opinion, LOL. You know what? Sometimes it's hard and sometimes it's great. Because sometimes it's like, oh man, that was me. But at the same time, you look at it and like, it makes you feel really good about where you are now. I look at this and it makes me feel pretty good about myself now. Be like, okay, I have gotten better since then. So I feel pretty good about where I am now compared to where I used to be. So it's good to keep them. And I think you should, keep those on your, like, for me, I never want to get rid of these on my Instagram, because it's historical, I can look at this and be like, wow, look how far I've come, that makes me feel good. So, this was it, this is my best photo at one time. Cedar Wall says, definitely 7 years, Siva says, almost exactly 7 years and 5 months ago. Wait, 7 years? Oh yeah, wow, sorry guys, 7 years ago, almost 8 years ago. Never mind. Sorry, guys. Wow, my math is terrible. Spooksome. Hey, how's it going, dude? The Trivia Master is here. Over half a decade of Sirdork toy photography. I guess so. All right. Average Guy Collect says, all right, lads, it's time to get Sirdork photography trending. Don't worry about that. Please don't. Cedarwall says, I cringe at my old photos. Don't look at them and feel good about them. You're like, you know what? This was my best work at one time, and I have really improved since then. Dude, you should don't don't be ashamed. You know, be proud of it. Reanimation, Brian, how's it going, man? He says, looking at my old stuff is a reminder of different things I've learned. Yeah, a lot. That's exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. So let's see. Let's look at another one here. So, okay, this is back in 2014 also. This is June, so this is a couple months later on. Look at this. Look at this posing. Posing. Real on point with Deathstroke and Deadpool. Slade and Wade. Real great posing. Great little whatever the heck's going on dance that Deathstroke's doing. I mean, the posing for Deadpool isn't that. It's I'm not even gonna whatever. My buddy Dave here says the Deathstroke figure sold out so fast. The only Origins figure is Killer Croc. Back when this figure was new, when Arkham Origins came out. That's so funny. No Cap says, what does a normal day look like for you? This is it, my man. This is it. Toy photography. Everything. Wherever George, how's it going? He says, I don't really have old photos. I only just started a little while ago. You know what? That's awesome. So that's exactly what I wanted. You know, there's a little bit of representation of how everybody who started at different times, and you are a perfect representation of someone who started a little while ago. You said. So like I hope when you're gonna look at some of these people's some of mine, everybody else's photos and see, wow, look how far these people have come. I can do that too. Like that's what I'm hoping here. That's really what I'm hoping. And Figgy where is Deathstroke dancing? Yeah, he is. They're both dancing with guns. It's very unidiosyncratic of Deathstroke here. I don't think that's something he would do. Definitely something Deadpool would do. But yeah, that was my best work at one point. And I guess in my own defense, I wasn't really taking it as seriously as I do now. I was just kind of farting around at this point. But still, that was my best work. Solutionist, hey man, says, you guys think that being 35 years old is too old for being into toy photography? No way. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There is literally no age limit. There are plenty of people that I know who are in their 50s that sometimes are watching this show and say, I'm in my 50s and I'm still doing this. I think that's awesome. That's another one of the most awesome things about toy photography is that it's perfect for everybody, no matter what age you are. So that's yeah. Fig Fury says I'm over 40, and there you go. I'm almost 30, so I'm getting there too. All right, next one. This is a good one. I remember being real proud of this one, being like, yeah, this is so funny. And I said, Dana would be pissed. So we got Batman Beyond holding Pink Ranger, Kimberly, and then in the background over here, we got Tommy, the Green Ranger. He's not feeling too good because, you know, he loves Kimberly, and Terry McGinnis over here is stealing his girl. That's what's going on. And I said Dana would be pissed because Dana is Batman Beyond's girlfriend. And I thought this was funny. I thought this was some good. This got 81 likes. That back then 81 would have blown my mind. I was like, wow, over 50? That's crazy. And you know what? Awesome. This Batman Beyond figure is awesome. And these Power Ranger figures are hard to get nowadays. So yeah. So Kevin Cornell says, I'll be 56 next month. You go, Kevin. Keep doing toy photography until, you got another 56 years of toy photography and more. Heck yeah. Look at everyone's sharing their age. We got people 12 in the 50s. Everybody. Everywhere. Near, far, and in between. And Fox Toy Box says, got my dad into toy photography who's over 60. That's so cool. That's awesome. But yeah, I thought this was a hilarious photo, and so did Kuana Vong. He said cool. So thanks for commenting back then. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Here we go. So this one's pretty dang cool. Not gonna lie. We got this really awesome Gengar figure, which I still really love. We got the old Tomy, Ash. And Ash is like, go Gengar! And if you look on the ground, you might see that I drew a Pokeball with my finger in the sand. So, yeah, that was pretty clever. I know. Genius. I am a genius. I know. Sorry, guys. I know that was just, the best proprietary idea that, I know. Just so genius, innovative. Pokeball on the ground with my finger. I know. But, happy Halloween. I remember it was Halloween, and I was like, you know what? I need a cool, spooky picture. Let me grab Gengar. He's spooky. And I went outside and took a picture. And this is what I got. So, yeah. Killer Cheese says, that's actually pretty sick. Cool, thanks. Thanks a lot. This one was also 2014. This was also back in 2014, so we're still October. So this is almost exactly 7 years ago. Liked by Disc Therapy. That's my brother. Thanks, Tucker. Siva says, I exist beyond space and time, forever immortal, but I guess I don't do toy photography. Dang it. Siva, next time we hang out, we're gonna have to give it a shot together. I think that'll be cool. And then next time you're, in the live stream, we can say that you're a toy photographer. We'll have to do that. But yeah, this was I was definitely proud of this one. Hashtag toy photography. Happy Halloween. Cool. Which is coming up very soon. Halloween. No Cap says, recreate your old photos. We might have to do something like that. That might be a really cool kind of challenge thing to do sometime, recreating old pictures. I think we'll have to do that. And then that's a good idea for sometime in the future. Recreate an old photo. That definitely wouldn't be the first time that has been a challenge. I remember other people have done that too, but that's awesome. I like that idea. We should do that. Arc77 Reviews and Customs says, hey Sirdork, finally made it to one of your streams. Let's hope my photo makes it. And how was your day so far? My day has been really good. It's been really, really good. As long as you sent it to me, before like 8 p.m. tonight, my time, it'll be here. As long as you send it to me then. Aiden Sanchez says, how do I put my photos in? So what I would really recommend is as long as you're subscribed to this channel and you keep up with, I post on the community channel or the community tab, which will show up in your subscriptions feed and everything. Just check there, and if I'll explain whatever rules are for stuff coming up. And like for this one, I just said, hey guys, send me some photos. Here are the rules. Send it to me, and it'll be on the stream. So that's it. That's all you gotta do. Just if you're subscribed and you see stuff on the community tab, you'll be good. You'll be good. Ninja Fish says, do you think indoor pictures are good? Of course they are. It doesn't matter if you like to take pictures inside or outside. I like taking them outside. I like to do inside sometimes too. I feel like I have more strengths outside. I'm a lot weaker, I think, as a toy photographer inside. But yeah, of course they are. Absolutely. There's never anything that's not good. You could go take pictures where you're outside in the doorway and then your toy is inside and you're both, and it'll still be awesome. So yeah. All right, next picture. Here we go. June 8th, 2015. Storm Poopers. Can't wait till The Force Awakens. This was like one of my first like Stormtrooper pictures. This is before I had any Black Series Stormtroopers. Because I really started getting into collecting Black Series for when The Force Awakens happened. I think I only had one Black Series figure back here then, and it was Darth Maul. And then when The Force Awakens happened, I was like, I want all the troopers. But this is like a local park in the stream. I just stuck some old troopers. If you look, this little thing he's holding, that's actually the Darth Maul binoculars. I gave it to him because I thought he'd be cool to hold that. But yeah, this was June 2015. 2015. This was like 6 years ago. And look at all these. Oh, wow, this is when all these special hashtags I thought were gonna help me. Well, I mean, some of these obviously do, but some of these are like toy groups and stuff that never looked at my photos. But you know what? That's okay. That is okay. And this got 64 likes back then, and you know what? I was probably pumped about 64 likes, because you know what? 64 people, that's a lot of people. I was probably pumped about that. You guys are going crazy in the chat. I can't even. Toy Story says, "Damn, I was supposed to send in my old and recent photos." Yeah, it's like, cause yeah, really the best way I can post something and have it stay there for good and still trying to keep up my page looking professional and stuff is I'm really utilizing the community tab on YouTube. So keep checking stuff. Keep checking stuff on the community tab on YouTube for the big things like the Toy Photographer Reacts. I'll still post those on Instagram too. Xander Toxic, what's up, dude? How's it going, my friend? Thank you for being here, my friend. Let's see here. All right. Next photo. Oh, you know, this one I still think is pretty cool. So this is about a month later. This one was in an old dugout. So my old Little League right by my old house was like basically abandoned. The whole Little League field, the baseball field. I went to the old dugout and there's graffiti in there. And I took this picture and I thought it was awesome. And I said, "What's up?" That's what these guys say. Thought that was a good one. Yeah, posing's pretty cool. You know, I think this one's pretty cool. Even though this is a 6-year-old photo, I think this one is pretty cool. I like the graffiti and the colors in the background. You know what? I'm feeling pretty good about this one. I think it's pretty cool. No Cap says, "I'm about to go set up my camera." BRB, awesome. Hope you're feeling inspired, dude. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Average Guy Collect says, "I still get pumped when I hit 60 likes. It's a slow grow, but I'm getting there." You know, that is really refreshing to hear. Average Guy Collects. I'm really glad to hear that. You should be pumped about 60 likes because, you know, 60 people is a lot. So that makes me feel really good. I'm glad that you're just enjoying yourself. That makes me feel real good. Diego Joshua says, "Hello, hey, how's it going, dude?" And Valkatis says, "The graffiti is a cool background." Thanks, man. And so does Figgy Figuera. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I think this one was pretty cool. This one's pretty cool. 67 likes. All right, here we go. This was this is the old Marvel Universe Galactus, not the new special one that's coming out. This was the different scale one, and he's holding a big monster, the Uber monster. Even quenches the monster thirst of Galactus. Toys and energy. There's a kind of a theme here with all these. You see me taking pictures of Mountain Dew and stuff a lot now. Monster, I was taking photos with a lot more back then, and I took this in my basement in the dark, and I pretty much just like. I had one of those free apps and put all these fake stars and stuff all over the place. And I thought this was cool. And you know what? It's pretty cool. This was done inside. And this is also in October 2015. Still in 2015. So, yeah, we're nearing the end. Still 6 years ago or so. Yeah. And you know what? 64. I had pretty consistent 64 likes. That's pretty good. I'll take it. I will take it. I will definitely take it. So... yeah, and I don't have this figure anymore. I actually sold him on Mercari for a lot of money. Because I was trying to get rid of stuff when I was moving. I kind of miss him. I kind of miss Galactus. I kind of want the new one instead. Hey, Figgy, thanks, my friend. Toys and Energy, I posted photos for that. Yeah, I tried to make my own feature page with Toys and Energy, but I couldn't keep up with it. But I'm glad I've stayed consistent with the things I've started now. I haven't given up on them, unlike I did give up Toys and Energy. All right, let's see here. Okay, this one I really wanted to have this one in here. So this was April 2017. This is a little bit of a jump. This was my first photo I ever did with fireworks. First photo, and this is with my phone. All of these photos I was using my phone with because I didn't have a real camera back then. It's all with my phone. And I just held down the trigger and then just took a ton of pictures with the fireworks. And I remember being like, oh my gosh, because I got him so charred up. This guy, I got him so charred up. And I was like, oh my god, what have I done to my figure? He didn't really get... I still have him up there in the collection, and he's awesome. He just got charred. You know, just like some of the... like when you use fireworks, sometimes you get like this... firework residue on them that just comes right off, and you got a ton of him on there, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that. And I was really happy with how the photo came out. pretty cool. For my first firework, not too bad. Ninja Fish says, how are your explosive shots so good? Well, thank you for that. I'm glad that you like them. I do love doing explosions. It's so much fun. But I have a tutorial completely about explosions and how to make them the best, I think, that you possibly can. And yeah, it's on the channel right now. Check it out. That's how I do my tutorial, or my explosions in that tutorial. So yeah, Toy Photography in our channel says, I edit my pics on my phone and use like 3 apps, up to 6 in one edit session. Wow, 6 different apps. That is amazing. And you know, I bet you that's one way to get your free apps worth, Luke, and that's fantastic. And that's like totally unique, because like who else is going to use those exact 6 apps in that same way? And just like that makes your photo totally unique. I think that's awesome. And I think it's like incredibly amazing to take advantage of as much free things you have available to you as possible. And I try to do that as much as possible, like on my channel. It's just like, use what you got for free, you know? You don't need all this fancy stuff. I do, on the other hand, I like to use the full Photoshop when I edit now, just because I've gotten addicted to it. But now I feel like I need it. But clearly, you don't need it, says Lucan. So I think that's awesome. And thank you for thinking this shot is awesome, you guys. This was my first firework shot, and you know what? I feel pretty good for this being my first one. Not too bad. So 74 likes, awesome. Cool. And you know what? So this is, here we go. This is going back in time again. This is back in 2016, September 2016. And I saved this one to talk about today because I thought it was funny, because, you know, like this was, I was over 2 years into toy photography. I was just like, I was so addicted. I was so addicted to it. I just wanted to keep doing stuff and just make it as awesome as possible. I was so addicted, so I would literally, this is taken in the stairwell at my job. I literally wanted to take photos so bad that I couldn't wait to go home. And I took photos in the stairwell at my work. This is actually the stairwell of the parking structure at my old building I used to work in. And I thought it would be a cool location. I was like, maybe in the stairwell, that'd be cool. So I'm like in there taking pictures with my phone. And I used an app to edit this with the lightsaber and to get rid of the stand that I was using. And not too bad. Not too bad, you know? Toys in Action says super. Thanks, Toys in Action. Could you do an explosion on a phone tutorial, says Brody Revell. That's a cool idea. That's a really cool idea. Actually, what I really need to do is I need to get a new phone, because my phone's actually pretty old, and probably older than most people have. I have the iPhone 7, I think. I mean, it's relatively old. At one point, it was the hottest thing, but it's not anymore. So I think I need to get a new phone, and then I'll make a tutorial. Like, I'll probably get the newest iPhone, because that's what I use. I'm used to the iPhones. And I'll probably make a whole tutorial on toy photography with this iPhone or something. I'll probably talk about explosions, too. So that sounds really good. I got to get a new phone first. I really got to do that. Killer Cheese says, where did you used to work? Actually, I still work at the same place. It's a company called Maximus. It's basically a health insurance for New York State, and I still work there, actually, just in a different building, different place. But speaking of editing, Infernal Hippo says he uses PixArt. I've heard that's a great app to use. And Fox Toy Box says, hey, iPhone 7 gang. Yeah, all right. Cool, we got the same phone. Cool. Oh my gosh, I this is always my dilemma. I'm always so just glued into the live chat, and I want to just respond to everything you guys are saying, but then at the same time I'm like, crap, I'm supposed to be running like a show here. It's so hard to balance that. Turtacular says, it's amazing where we can take a pic and make it look great. Used to think you need amazing background, but all you need is just a small space. You're absolutely right. So many photos that I love and I'm really proud of, I just took like in like my driveway, literally, or like as in my old apartment complex, just in the parking lot, literally in the parking lot, right in front of everybody. You don't need anything special. You really, really don't. Siva says, yeah, the Galaxy gang. Oh, I think there's a slight phone war going on. But I do need to get a new phone. But anyway, I thought this was cool because I took this literally on my lunch break, and pretty quick to be able to set this up and take a photo on my lunch break. That's not too bad. Half-hour lunch break with Darth Maul, Stormtrooper. Awesome. So, yeah, I'm proud of that one. How many likes did this one get? 71! All right, 70 likes. And this one, this is a cool one. I'm proud of this one for being 2016, pretty long time ago. So, more toys and energy photo back when I was really trying to do that with the monster can. This is the big monster can with the twist top, and I said caffeine'll kill ya, which is I want to see if anyone in the live chat knows the reference for that. Caffeine'll kill ya. What is that from? What is that from? I'll be really, really impressed if anybody gets it. Really, really impressed. But basically with this one, yeah, I just cut up a little hole in the monster can, and this little energy blast thing is the plastic energy blast that comes with this Gohan figure. And I used the stand it comes with, and I edited it out over here wherever it was, and I added some extra effects from one of those apps, those free apps, FX apps, and pretty cool. Pretty awesome. I haven't seen anybody. Gohan hates monsters, says Fig Fury. Haven't seen anybody in the live chat who knows what it's from. Caffeine'll kill ya. Anybody? Come on. Anybody know? There we go. Tanner. Oh, a bunch of people got it. Okay, Tanner says Jim Carrey, the Riddler, and Batman Forever. Yes, that's exactly what it's from. Cedar Wall Studios also says Batman Forever. Yes. Awesome. Cool. I love that. I mean, Jim Carrey is just one of my favorite people ever. 100%, like, I want to be as funny as this guy, growing up, literally. Yep, average guy collects. Isn't that Jim Carrey, the Riddler? Yes. But, yeah, this is a cool one. I thought this one came out pretty cool. Pretty awesome, and I really liked this Gohan figure at the time. This was everything to me. Alright, I think the next one is my last one. Yes. This was taken on Thanksgiving. On Thanksgiving in 2015. I just got this, First Order Stormtrooper, he was really hard to find during this time. He was real hard to find. Oh, Infernal Hippo said I just watched that movie like an hour ago? Seriously? Batman Forever? That's great. Yeah, best part of that movie, hands down, says Fig Fury, is Riddler. I honestly that might be my favorite too. I mean, Jim Carrey makes whatever he's in fantastic because he's just so completely ridiculous. But yes, my mom was making dinner. I was at my mom's house. She was making Thanksgiving dinner, and I was farting around. I did a couple of these. I did one where he was grabbing mashed potatoes, a couple shots like this. One of him like at the plate, because it was funny, and and I just said, "Dude, just wait." That's my caption. Dude, just wait. Seriously, it wasn't even done. It just came out of the oven. Just wait until dinner time. But he wanted it right now. And look at his finger too. His finger is like he's grabbing it. It's just so silly. Proud of this one too. But this is the last one. I'm pretty sure. My last photo that I wanted to add in here. I wanted to just show some real old photos and just see the changes, because I look at these and I feel like, wow, I have come a long way. It makes me feel good about myself. And I hope it's the same way with you guys. When you look at your old photos and you're like, wow, I feel good about myself because I feel like I have gotten much better since then. Fig Fury says, that is the most articulation that Trooper will get. Good use. You're right. Yeah. Especially those elbows. It's like furthest articulation you can get is like elbows are terrible. But yeah. Thanks, Cedar Wall. Silly and creative shot. Yeah, I thought that was fun. And I hope you guys look at these and makes you feel good knowing that you can start with your phone and just fart around, and as long as you really enjoy yourself and you want to do better, you'll get better at it. you'll get better at it. And yeah, so that's the way it makes me feel when I see people I look up to and I see their old photos. I'm like, wow, I can do that too. That makes me feel good. So all right, let's start getting into your guys' photos. Let's see here. I got a bunch of them saved. So let's see here. Starting with, and I'm also starting first with the members. People who have joined the membership, I gave you guys first dibs on here. So the first couple photos are going to be some of the members. So first we got Aussie Action Figs. Bruce, really awesome guy. And this is a brand new one of his. One day ago. Really awesome shot. Rebel fire incoming. Really awesome shot. We got some awesome debris. Some cool red lighting up here. There's so much great focus on this guy up front. And then these guys are so out of focus, but at the same time, the posing on them looks great. Really great shot. Really, really great shot from Aussie Action Figs. And let's see his first shot. First shot ever. This is from April 2020. So how many years ago? Almost 2 years ago. Almost 2 years ago. We're getting there. And so this is funny because this is actually, his first photo was for the Jump Trooper Challenge, which actually was, as that was a challenge that I did back in 2020. That was really fun. Basically just take a picture of a trooper jumping and that'll be it. And that was really fun. That was really, really cool. But I think we have a better system with challenges now here in the live stream. So, yeah, really, really cool to see how far he's going. I mean, even this first photo of Bruce's is really good. Posing is great. It's fantastic. Instagram follow incoming, Mr. Aussie. So it's been almost, probably more like a year and a half, really, for Bruce. Starting from here, and then this is the most recent. And you can totally see some, just he thinks about photos differently. I can tell. Like, his posing's always been on point. Let's just say that his posing's always been on point. He's definitely having fun with lighting here, with the red on here. You can see the red over here. Got these awesome debris effects going on. Some real action. He really knows how to sell action, and both of them are great. Both of these photos are awesome. But it's really cool to see you go from here to there. I love seeing that. But really, like I said, both photos are are really good. And just a year and a half, go from this to this, you definitely look like Bruce, that you have such a new and better understanding of what your comfortable confidence with what you think you can do and what you accomplish in your photos. And I think that's really cool. So, Bruce, good for you, man. Awesome. Both of your shots are awesome. Yeah. And Figgy Figura says, I enjoy seeing Aussie's photos. The most recent is sick. Yeah, he does some great work. He really does. All right, so our next one is Those Wonderful Toys. So actually, he sent me this one, which is perfect because this is actually, he recreated an old shot. So this is the new version, which is beautiful. The lighting is really cool, where you have the lighting kind of coming from behind in the doorway, and then Shredder's walking out. You got some fog coming out. You can see all the turtles here, and so this is his old version, right here. What a huge difference! So he did a collab with some people, really awesome guys. Burkhead Toys is a great guy. This collaboration was about seeing how far we have come as toy photographers. We decided to show this by recreating one of our very earliest photos. I went from an outdoor toy photographer to doing more indoor shots. So as I grew, I wanted to be reflected in this reshoot. Hope you all enjoy. And of course, please make sure to check out the other images. I wish I knew when this was from. I don't know. But look at that. That's so cool to see. I mean, back then, I can tell you were having a great time. Look at this posing with these guys. Awesome. And I love how you really changed your angles is a totally new approach too. You know, you're like coming from above trying to get all these guys, but now you have a totally different approach with your angle. The angle is really great, and it's really cool. You're seeing the turtles from behind, but you can so clearly and obviously see who and what they are from behind. You know, like, which isn't easy to pull off. Yeah, Vigilante says, wow, the new one's very cinematic. Sonic Burst, hey, what's up, Jared? I just joined the stream. Sonic Burst, thanks for being here, my friend. That is awesome. Average Guy Collect says night and day difference. So I wish I knew how many years, or if any years, had passed to see this huge improvement. But that's so awesome. Those wonderful toys. Thanks for sending this in, dude. That's so cool to see the difference here. Huge improvement. All right, next we got Reanimation. Brian, I know you're in here. So this is one of his really new recent ones. 5 days ago, posted 5 days ago. It's Batman Day. Okay, this is Batman Day. Batman Day. So of course I had to take a picture of the star of all Batman media, the Joker. And this is one of those newer Joker Mezco figures that just dropped, right? Which I think is really cool. I love their take on these different Jokers and stuff. I think they're really cool. Figgy, he's right here. He says, Jared, the first one was September 2020. Holy cannoli. So, wow, that's a lot of improvement for just literally a year later. Less than a year. That's incredible. That is a huge difference, Figgy. Those wonderful toys. That's a huge difference. That is so awesome. Back to Brian with Reanimation. So really just like this is just like a great just glamour photo of this figure. So the posing is very, very like, it's really good. It isn't a crazy action, hero pose, but like it's just enough to really sell this like creepy image with, he's got the knife and he's smiling with the knife and he's got blood on his hands. I don't know if that's part of the figure or what, but that's a nice touch. It's like leaning up against, in my eyes, I think he's like leaning up against a chair or something. So this is a really cool, lighting is really cool. You got this light source coming from the left-hand side. Well, his right-hand side, I guess. Yeah. Figure says, all of these shots are inspiring. Great job, everyone. I agree. It's the Gotham by Gaslight Joker. Oh, it is? Oh, wow. Actually, I haven't read Gotham by Gaslight, so that's why. Yeah. And so this is his newest one. This came out 5 days ago. And so this photo of Reanimations, this is May 15th, 2019. So this is over 2 years ago. So 2 years, he really made a huge improvement. Wow. You guys, it's incredible. When I look at my first photo, the first 2 years of my photos, I feel like I didn't improve at all. I feel like I just was very stagnant until it took me like 5 years to improve. But this is incredible. Only 2 years later, and look at that improvement. So we got Sasuke, right? This is Sasuke Uchiha, right? I watched a lot of Naruto a long time ago, and I don't remember a lot of it. I did like it, but this is Sasuke, right? And he specifically chose these two photos because he thought they were kind of similar, and they really are. They really are in a lot of ways, but it's amazing how much more you have a whole new approach, really, with how you're taking your posing and how you're framing the shot, and you got a really cool diorama in the background, stuff like that. That's so awesome. That's Itachi. Oh, that's embarrassing. Sorry, all the Naruto fans. It's been a long time. Itachi. Is that Sasuke's like older brother or something, right? I don't remember. Sorry, guys, but Brian, that is a huge jump to see how far in only just a couple of years. It's just completely different. Yeah. So lighting, ultimate double-edged sword for me, says Fake Fury. Lighting is the lighting in this photo is fantastic, and you know what? There's a great. He's super well backlit. He's got this nice little edge of light all around here. That's anytime you really want to make a figure pop is if you put the light behind him, him or her like behind or whatever. You get this really cool. If you look at let's look at Brian's photo here, right on the edge of this jacket. See how the light is this little rim, this little edge rim light going all around it, and that really makes it pop from the background because just because it's lit from behind. It's a really good way to make something pop, and it looks really awesome. It's a great way to light a photo. Yeah. Turtacular says, I can't remember the names of all the anime I watch, lol. Okay, I'm glad you agree. Only the ones that I really, really love and really stick with me, those are the ones that I'll remember. Yeah. Figgy Figueroa says, major difference shots, such a sick Joker shot. Posing, lighting, all great. I agree. Fantastic work. Reanimation, thank you for sending it in, dude. That was awesome. And there's my buddy Nostalgic Adam says, cool shot. I'm gonna like it. All right. So we got Average Guy Collects. He's here. He's here in the live chat. Thank you for being here, my friend. So this is an awesome team up. I was really glad you sent this one over because I commented on this one the other day and I was like, awesome, right? Didn't I? Badass team up. Yeah, badass team up. That's me. So what do you think now, Wilson? All right, Waller, I'll lead your band of thugs for now. But don't you forget, you owe me. This PX Previous exclusive Deathstroke from Esco Toys is awesome. He looks awesome alongside Harley Quinn and the KG Beast. So this I remember when this KG Beast figure came out, a lot of people were raving about him. And this Deathstroke looks fantastic. Deathstroke's one of my favorite characters also, and obviously Harley, and it's your own little Suicide Squad. I love that I love just like how you can take any of your favorite group of villains and put them together for a photo or something from the DC universe, and then you could say, yeah, this is a Suicide Squad, because if you've read those comics, every friggin' villain has been in those. Which is just so much fun. I love that. So Average Guy Collects, this was your one you posted 2 days ago, and so this one is from July 25th, 2019. We got Vegito. So it says something a little different with the SH Figure Arts Vegito. He was switching things up, and you know what? I wish I pre-ordered this guy when he came out. I don't really have any good Vegito figures, but what a difference! Like, you have just so much more. Like, your head goes everywhere now. Like, I'm sure when you had this, you were just having fun, posing him up, cool pose. Let me take a quick picture of him, put it on Instagram, and it is a very clear and clean shot of this figure, and that's what it is. Which is great, and this is awesome. But when you go to this, you're like, okay, this is a composition. I have these 3 figures in these 3 awesome realistic poses that work well together in this setup, and then I also have an environment and lighting and a story and all. You have all of this going on. It's amazing how it's just like, yeah, you're not only your skill or whatever has improved, but like your entire thought process, you can tell, is so completely different, which is so cool to see that. Average Guy Collects says, this is his photo, said, I spent a pretty penny on that Deathstroke and it was so worth it. That's so cool. So cool. Sonic Burst says, what's your favorite superhero of all time, Marvel and DC? That's my favorite. I love Superman. Figgy Figueroa says, great improvement. Love the Suicide Squad image. Yeah. Lucan says, great transition. Zeke Zach Zoom says, vast improvement. Average Guy Collects, hey, don't even. It's awesome to see this. This is why I did this, because I wanted to see, like, wow, it's so cool to see, you guys, your journey, and it's also so cool to see how many of our journeys are so similar to each other. To see we've all kind of had this cool improvement. We're all, loving this craft the same way, and we're all starting from here, and we're all improving. It's awesome. it's awesome to see, and it's awesome, cool thing to all come together with, you know. So that's really awesome. Average Guy collects. Thank you for sending these in. Awesome to see that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Next we have Valkatis. He says, finally nailed a shot I've been wanting to do. However, the trick was finding a way to make the blue figure look smaller and the big guy look, well, big. Did some perspective trickery to pull it off. Excuse me. Oh, that's cool. So this little blue guy, I wonder, I'm going to scroll over here. BTS, awesome. We love seeing BTS. Oh. Wow. I would have believed that the blue guy was in front of him, but just like smaller. But you did a great job with that forced perspective. That is awesome. That is really cool. Valkit is here and says, here we go. Whoa, Fig Fury says, welcome to the Sirdork fans. Fig Fury, thanks for joining, my friend. You were awesome. I will make it worth your while. I definitely will. But, dude, thank you so much for joining. That's so awesome. Valkatis. So really cool Transformer shot. I don't know who these Transformer guys are, even though they look really cool. My knowledge with Transformers is not as bad. So this is from 8 hours ago. He posted this one today. Very, very recent. Fig Fury's using all the new emojis. Yeah! Awesome. Awesome, dude. So this is from 8 days ago. And then Valkatis, this one is from February 5th. So this is all in the same year. So this not even a year has passed. And wow, look at this. That is some improvement. Like, look at that. I mean, this is a great photo. You can tell that you're like, you know, looks like it's in front of a screen, right? And like, you're like, you got a really cool, looks like a city kind of. I don't know if this is like a destroyed city or maybe it's a scene from Gundam, and you use it as your background, which is really cool. But it's just, you can tell that you just have such more of like an understanding of what you can do with light and capturing something in a camera. It seems like you really just have like, yeah, you know yourself as a photographer so much more, and that's so much cool. And that's only within the first, let's see, February, March. Wow. February, March, April, May, June, July, September. So that's only, how many months is that? 7 months. That's only 7 months, and can you imagine where you're going to be in like 2 years? Oh, I can't wait to see that. That just makes me think like I cannot wait for that. That is awesome. Yeah, so Valkit just says, yeah, it was a screen with an effect over him, iPhone Messenger effect. Oh, cool, use an iPhone Messenger effect. That's pretty intuitive, not going to lie. But Valkitis, thank you for sending these in. Really cool to see the difference there. Really, really awesome. All right, and we got Ramon. Really cool shot from him. This is from August 8th. So this one's pretty recent. This one's about a month or so. Says, thanks, Devin Swartz, for making this figure look badass. Okay, this looks like Devin went and weathered this guy up for you. He does look really good. And you got a transmission, hologram on. He's holding it up, and I'm trying to. Whoa, cool. Toy Stories. I didn't even know you've been a member for 2 months. All right, cool. That you get a special little check mark, by the way, next to your name now, which that's really awesome. Awesome. Toy Stories. Yeah, thanks for being a member for 2 months. Awesome. That's so cool. But Ramon, I'm not sure if Ramon is here. Rakshith, how's it going, dude? Thanks for being here. Really cool shot. I'm trying to figure out who this is on here. I don't know, maybe like an Imperial officer. Is that Vader? I can't really tell, but really cool, like, hologram he's holding. He's checking him out. He's getting a command from somebody telling him what to do. Really cool shot. It looks like we got a scout trooper back here. Really awesome. Really cool shot with this really cool figure. And that was from August 8th. And then so we look back here at Ramones at R. Smith 2020s back in July of 2019. Tried toy photography. It's neat. So this looks like this is your first one ever. And, you know, this is pretty cool. Because you got a whole scene going on here. You got tree here, and the Halo guy is leaning up against the tree. And we got a couple other Halo dudes, Spartans. We got this guy right here. I took a couple shots. So cool. And like I said before, just like total new approach to it, you know? There it is. There's Ramon. It is Vader. It is Vader. Maybe it's, I don't know why I can't see it. But yeah, that's totally Vader. You totally can. I mean, you definitely have the same storytelling. You've always had that storytelling kind of way of being able to tell a story in your photos, and that's what's going on here, as well as this one. There's definitely a story happening in both one of these, so that's really cool. You've had that from the beginning, and you have a way of you add, got new effects you got going, you got cool lighting, and you still maintain that awesome way of telling a story. That is awesome. So Ramon, fantastic work, and you have grown quite a bit, my friend, and I can't wait to see you grow even more. Keep doing what you're doing, and thanks for sending it in. All right, we got Tom, NY Rebel, my buddy Tom. So this is a really new one that he posted. Sloth versus Batman. This is such a funny photo. Sloth from the Goonies, and of course he's wearing a Superman shirt like he does in the movie. Superman's watching. He's probably like, this is funny. I feel like Batman's gonna lose this one, but you never know. Here's the BTS. I love how he's holding the little light like this, because like he's holding the light, and it looks like an overhead lamp on the table. I think that was a really nice touch. That was a really nice touch with that, Tom. Awesome. And he's got his loom cubes, of course. Really, really cool idea for this. So that was from 1 day ago. 1 day ago, and let's see. And this was from October 30th of 2020. Okay, so this is almost exactly a year ago. Exactly a year ago. And he's got a couple different ones. I can just tell you're just like having a ball. Like you got this cool setup, Tom, with the screen right in the background, and you're changing his posing, taking a picture here, taking a picture there. But I can totally see like your thought process is totally different now too. Like for this one, you're like, I want to have a cool shot. I mean, maybe this is what I'm thinking. Like, I have cool shots of Venom being destructive, being awesome, and that's what you did here. And when I think of this one, I feel like one day you had this idea and you're like, it'd be so funny. Like, I have these two figures. How funny would it be if these two guys were arm wrestling? That would be funny. I'm gonna tell that story in my photo. And you have this thought process of what you want to accomplish, and this vision. You had a creative vision in mind, and you went and you achieved it. And that's totally awesome. I think that you have that kind of totally new thought process now of how you approach your toy shots. I think that's so cool. I'm assuming that's probably what's happening, and you're able to pull off and tell these awesome stories now with your shots. It's so cool. Whoa, Carlos Campos. Welcome to the Sirdork fans. Carlos, thank you so much for joining, dude. You are awesome. For my son, Joey. Carlos and Joey, both of you guys, thank you so much for joining. Whenever I see Carlos Campos, I'm gonna say Carlos and Joey, or Joey and Carlos, because both of you guys are awesome. And thank you guys for joining. You guys are fantastic. And look at Figgy and Lucan. You're all saying welcome. Thanks for being such a welcoming group. This community. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Sonic Burst says welcome to the Sirdork member thingy. So awesome. But Tom, it's so cool to see your growth with these photos, dude. Totally is. Thank you for sending them in, my friend. See you again soon. And here we go. Here's Lucan. Lucan, who's in the chats here, in the chat under Toy Photography and Art channel. So this is Lucan. He posted this photo 4 days ago. Oh, here we go. Tom is here. Fig Fury says Rocky Road. Great shot. But here we go. Here's Lucan's shot. We got this awesome transformer guy, which maybe it's in the what's the name of this Hardhead? What's the name of this transformer, guys? I'm sorry. I know like Bumblebee and like Megatron and Optimus. But I love how Lucan always puts these cool quotes in his. He says, "Stubborn people get themselves in a lot of trouble, but they also get things done." I like that. That's cool. But really awesome shot from Lucan, and he always does the before and after editing too. I mean, even before the editing, this looks great. Editing before the editing looks awesome, and this is a cool effect. Like all this stuff going on. All the smoke looks cool too. Awesome. And so this is from 4 days ago. And so let's see. Whoa, Siva says, "Welcome, Carlos. Sorry, I just got back from the gym, so I didn't sending the love." Whoa, Siva's working out. Hope you had a good workout, dude. And so Lucan's old shot. So this is from April 2020. My first toy shot attempt ever. LOL. So this is his first one, and we got Cyclops blasting Wolverine, and he's blocking it. And this is a cool shot too. The effects look really cool, and oh cool. So he's just messing around with the colors and stuff. But yeah, you can totally see, Lucan, your approach to these are just completely different. You just the way you frame everything's so like you're fitting the frame of the photo so perfectly. Everything is so filled out. Like I even love how in this photo too, like you have like it's framed so perfectly, and you have a little extra space over on this side of the photo, and you filled it up with the effect, and that's just perfect. Whoa, Toy Stories! Thanks for the super chat, dude. I appreciate that. It says keep it up with the gym. Oh, because Siva was working out. Fig Fury says, talking about this one, Cyclops and Logan always beefing. Nice first shot. Yeah, it is a really nice first shot. But yeah, Lucan, you can totally see your major improvements with just everything, with how you frame your photos. Your lighting looks cool. You're posing, everything, dude. And it shows in all of your pics too, not just this one. I'm absolutely seeing some huge progress there. That is awesome. And that was only what? So let's see, April 2020. That's wow. It's so crazy. Lucan, I feel like I've been seeing you in here for years, and this first toy shot was just over a year ago, like a year and a half or so. So that's awesome. Year and a half, and that's some major improvement. You go, dude. That's fantastic. And then Lucan here says, "Thank everyone. I love this community." Me too. The toy photography community is one of the awesomest and like most safest, awesome places ever. Ooh, I need a drink. Oh, that's really cold water. All right, Snap Phase, how's it going? Thanks for being here. But Lucan, thank you for sending that in, man. Awesome. So here we go. Okay, so Fox Toy Box. I was gonna say this is the end of the members, but Fox Toy Box is a member now, so that's so cool. Thanks, Fox. And so this is his newest one from 1 day ago. We got Ultron, and it looks like Ultron's in like a volcano or something. Oh, he's got Iron Man's head. So this Ultron figure is really cool because like he's like he's like silvery. So all the light bounces off of him in really like awesome, cool ways. So this is awesome. So this is his newest one from 1 day ago. He says, Daddy gave me a name, then walked away. I've been eluded by this figure for a while now, and I'm still in disbelief that I was able to find him somehow, or someone had just returned him, and my friends at GameStop made sure to let me know he popped up Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a cool story. Fox Toy Box, Mr. Fox. Um, this is Fox's one day ago shot. Cool watermark with the fox down there. I like that a lot. And this is his oldest one from November of 2020. So definitely under a year ago. And you know what? I really like this one. Red Leader Part 1. Light by Lume-Cube, custom paint by me. It's an awesome custom paint job by with your trooper here. It looks like the paint job looks like the incinerator. But I love the colors match the sneaker so well. I think that was a really cool idea. And you have the red background too. This is awesome, Fox. Oh, here's your BTS. Those are Air Force Ones, right? Cool collection. I like Rudolph over here. Awesome. And, well, I really like your diversity here. You know, both of these photos are so much different from each other. It's almost hard to compare them, to be honest. There's both such different approaches to toy photography. So, I don't know if what it was that, if like, so maybe back then you obviously your creativity is fantastic both then and now. You're like, this is cool, the shoes match, I think that's really creative. And you're like, you know what, I want to have something more cinematic and realistic looking, you know? Which I think both approaches are awesome. I think, honestly, I really love both of these shots. So, yeah, you can absolutely see some improvement there. Your posing, obviously, is much more dynamic. You have just really cool lighting coming from behind. And you have a story being told here with Iron Man's head over here. I think this is awesome. Siva says, Fox Toy Box, is your favorite color red by any chance? I would guess so. I mean, Fox is this, and both of these photos are red. That's so awesome. Hani says, my guy, nice shot. Yeah, both of these are awesome. Fox, really awesome photos. I'm such a sucker, especially for toys with things that are obviously completely out of scale and like real life objects. I love stuff like that. That's so awesome. So both of these, Fox Toy Box, I can totally see the improvement, and at the same time, not even like just improvement, but just like seeing how you might have a different way of approaching your storytelling, that kind of thing, you know, with your photos, dude. I can absolutely see that, and I think that's freaking awesome. So thanks for sending these in, Fox. All right, and we got Kentucky Cat. Really great guy, Kentucky Cat. This is a really cool picture. I really like. He does a lot of fun stuff with these really tiny little figures. They're trying to open the can. Ooh, nice cold can of Pepsi sounds good. And you know what? You can tell that this can of Pepsi is cold because of the way it is, the condensation coming out. It's mouth-watering. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a sucker for that. That is mouth-watering. And I really like this one of Kentucky Cat did. Such a nice guy too, by the way. Really awesome guy. So Fox says that his favorite color is blue, actually. So I guess, yeah, you fooled us. But Kentucky Cat, this is such a cool photo. Super creative and unique. Super duper creative. Killer Cheese says, oh, I did a shot with those little minifigures working on a PS4 controller. That's cool. All I wanted was a Pepsi, says Fake Fury. So that was taken 5 days ago, posted 5 days ago. And so let's see his old photo. Wow. That is a big change. So this is July 8th, 2019. So over 2 years ago. That's a huge improvement, man. So like for this one, you took the truck out, took a photo, add some effects in it, and that was it. You took the photo, and it honestly, it's cool. I love seeing the headlights on toys and photos, toy cars and stuff. I think that's awesome. But it's just amazing how much more thought, the thought process is so much different, and how much more just a crazy different. You're coming from a whole different direction now. And you have these little guys, totally different, using these million Pepsis, and it's also just like it's a play on reality all at the same time. Super creative. So it's just like your creativity has just exploded with all this, and I think that's so cool. I think that's really, really cool. Lucan says, that is a change for sure, nevertheless a dope shot. Cedar Wall Studio says, put your backs into it. Toy Story says, I love how people take photos of figures that are way different than just superheroes in different scales. I agree. Sonic Burst says, Jared, please do a Frieza voice. Oh my god. I can't even do a good Frieza voice. I can't even... Monkey see, monkey do. There you go. That's my Frieza voice. That's my Frieza voice from Dragon Ball Z, not the Dragon Ball Super voice. I like the Funimation dub voice. Anyway, I know you asked me last time and I said no. Xander Toxic, hey man, says, I'm back for a second. Jared, you gotta use the one I uploaded today. LOL. I can't. No, I saved your one you sent me a couple days ago or whatever. But I obviously will go and see your photo, man. But no, I got your other one. Too late. But no, you're coming up. Don't worry, man. But thanks for coming back. But Kentucky Cat, really awesome. Really, it's huge improvement. It's almost like completely, it's difficult to compare them. Really awesome, dude. Really awesome. So we got RS Toy Photography. He says, you're dispensable, which means you answer to me. Says, Homelander. Homelander is one of the most unpredictable villains in media, and that's only part of what makes him so terrifying. You're right, he is a terrifying character, and I really love the character of Homelander. When the heck is The Boys Season 3 coming out? Jeez Louise. I freaking love that show. And I have a Homelander coming in the mail, hopefully soon. I pre-ordered a while ago. Can't wait to do that too. But, really cool shot from RS Toy Photography. 1 day ago. Very recent. Lucan says, I need that figure. This is the NECA one, I believe, right? I have seen him in person. He really doesn't look too bad. He looks pretty good. So, yeah, really cool shot from RS Toy Photography, and this is his one from 1 day ago. Excuse me. And this one is from January 5th. So, from the beginning of the year. So, about 10 months ago or so. Or a little bit less than that. Yeah, like, huge change. So this is actually a really cool photo. So, like, we got a TIE fighter that looks like it's crashed, and it's in the snow. We got trees here. It looks like it's been there for a long time. That's just a really cool, just kind of like artistic, the forgotten TIE fighter in the woods that crashed who knows how many years ago, from back before the war, really cool and super artistic. And so, but you definitely, you have this is a totally different photo. He's floating. That's one thing. You got cool lighting on his eyes. He's so crisp and clear. You've definitely gotten better at, not only just lighting, but like getting your photo, like, because there's lighting, and then there's also like keeping your photo lit. Like, you can be creative with your lighting, which you definitely have with the cool red and stuff, and you also have everything so laid out perfectly with enough light in your photo, so everything is so crisp and clean in the photo, and that's something you definitely have improved on quite a bit. So that is really cool to see. You definitely have learned a lot since then, RS Toy Photography. So thank you for sending this in. So cool to see. Yeah, so cool to see how far you've come, dude. Awesome shots. RS Toy Photography. And we got my man Super One More. Oh man, this photo is awesome. This just makes my heart like happy seeing, my favorite three people here together. The posing is awesome on this. This is my buddy Alex from France. He's from France. Really awesome toy photographer. Works real hard. Lucan says Superman versus Homelander. Come on. Homelander is a little wiener compared to Superman. We all know that. Anyway. Oh, I can't wait till I get my Homelander figure. I'm gonna do some Superman versus Homelander stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But anyway, Fig Fury agrees with me. But this is such an awesome photo of the Trinity. The lighting is fantastic. We got awesome rain and stuff going on. This is just like eye candy. Really, really awesome shot from Super One More. Really, really well done shot from him. And he says, I took pleasure in making this photo with 3 DC Comics characters that I saw while being a kid. Figurines from McFarlane Toys, Atmosphere Aerosol, Smoke Effect. Yeah, really, really awesome shot. And so, yeah, just eye candy. Oh, we got some behind the scenes. Oh, this is the long version. And this was taken inside. Cool. Yeah, wow. You like made these figures look better, dude. You really did. So awesome, so awesome. So let's see his photo from. That was from one day ago. This is his first one, from March 4th. And did he have the English? Yes. He says, for my initiation into toy photography, I opted for DBZ, the cartoon that rocked my youth. Thanks to Sirdork for his great tutorials. Thanks, dude. And also for Oliver Mortier Photography, who made me want to start toy photography. What do you think for a first? Really great photo for a first, that's for sure. That is for sure. You got some explosions going on. You got water on the ground to get that really cool reflection. And you got bokeh. Super cool. And you can just, like, what a night and day difference. This is so, like, this photo is very dynamic. He's got a cool walking pose. Explosion going on. Oh, here we go. Explosion going on. Whoa. Awesome. Okay. It's got some crackling balls. Sit back and watch. Awesome. So, I mean, his first picture was very dynamic. All kinds of stuff happening all at once. But just this one has just got... And I know he definitely was... He approaches photos with, like, all of these things in mind, with post-processing in mind and practical effects. What can I capture practically right now and then enhance later and then add later on? How can I bring them all together? And you can totally tell how he was trying that from the beginning, but he's just totally really mastered it now. So that is so awesome. And you know what? Fig Fury down here says, cool guys don't look at explosions. And you are right. You are right. So Alex, thank you for sending these in. This actually is probably my favorite shot of yours, period. This is, I mean, I'm biased because of the Trinity here. I love these guys. But freaking awesome. Such huge improvement. And that's only, so this is from one day ago, and this is from March. All in 1 year. Can't wait to see where you are in 5 years. Jeez, you'll be way better than me. Awesome. And so we got Soulless Photography. Since I haven't been able to go out and take photos, I took this one from my collection. This is from March 2020, 78 weeks ago. This is a really cool Dragon Ball Z statue thing. That's a really cool thing to have in your collection. Really, really cool. With Goku and Gohan on the Nimbus Cloud. We're next to one of the dinosaur guys. That's really cool. That's a really cool thing. I would love to own that thing. That's really cool. I love the title down here and everything. Awesome. So this was his first toy photo back in March of 2020, and let's see where. Oh, you know what? I mixed them up. This is his first one from 78 weeks, and then. Oh wait, did I screw it up? Soulless. I think I missed your newest one. Hang on, let me grab it for you. Let me go onto your thing. Soulless. What did I do? Well, cute. Maybe he took it down? Did he take it down? Maybe that's what happened. Well, Soulless your first toy photo is awesome. I don't know what happened to your new one, but awesome. I don't know what happened to your new one, but I hope we get to see it later on or something. I'm not sure what happened. So, but either way, Solus, I know your new photo was awesome, and I just don't know what happened to it. Oh, here it is. I must have just double-clicked or something. I must have double-clicked. That's where it is. Okay, so, Solus, I totally screwed everything up. So, here are some of the photos from Goku vs. Nappa shoot. And this is his newest one from August 29th. Pretty recently. Whoa, cool. Goku's cool. I love the perspective on this one. Posing on this is awesome. A ton of stuff going on. Cool setup. The rocks and the leaves in the background. And coming from here, obviously that is huge improvement. It looks like you were just almost like, you were just taking a pic of one of your things. This is a thing I have, and this is like, you know what, I'm going to set this up and create art. You know what I mean? So yeah, just an absolutely, totally 100% different approach to your photos. Now, 100%. It's not even close. You can't even compare them. You've come so far. So far. Really, really awesome. Yeah, and Solutionist says it's a nice setup. Yeah, I think your setup is right here. And I really like, so you used like one of the stands here, and it's like, it's very well hidden. Like, you don't even have to like edit that out. There's so much stuff going on, you don't even tell that it's there. So that's really cool. So that right there, that is a skill right there. So Solus photography, fantastic. Really cool. Awesome improvement. Really, really freaking cool. Awesome. Alright, here we go. So now we're at Matthew Toy Photos. This one's awesome. Matthew's Toy Photo says, "What's this song? Ooh, baby, baby. La, 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 la." Yeah, no one's taking his parking space. Throwback Thursday was pretty awesome yesterday, and I rediscovered a song I used to jam. It's carpool karaoke. Right before I finished filming the video, my neighbor had arrived to park, and I was in the way. I've had that happen before to me, too. Check out the reel I made showcasing BTS. Awesome. So this is a funny photo. We got Batman, old 66 Batmobile. We got the Hush Batman dancing up there. And Selena Kyle's down here just basically just being disturbed. Batman's just disturbing her from whatever the heck she's trying to do. And this is just a hilarious shot. This is just so funny. 3mm, how's it going, my friend? I really love your channel, so I really want to make famous in this world. 3mm, well, cool, really cool name, actually. Just take some toy photos and have some fun. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So this was Matthew Toy Photos' newest photo from 6 days ago. He had a few different ones he sent over to me, but I chose this one because this one was really, really fun. And so this one, wow, look at this. Such improvement. So from January, there's not even a difference here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry if you can hear that. But I actually really like the Trooper's pose on this. He's so not, like, phased by Wolverine over here. He's just, like, chilling up against the car. He's like, "Watch it, bub." And then Wolverine's like, "Hey, I say bub." But, I like your, it feels like almost like an old Western kind of filter. Out of my way. Go ahead. I never miss. LOL, because he's totally going to miss because he's a stormtrooper. But yeah, huge improvement here. Huge improvement. You have like this whole different story going on here. And oh, I see your neighbor's car in the background now. Haha. That's funny because it looks like it's the same scale as the mini car. That's so cool. Killer Cheese says the Batman pose is elite. Yeah, that is a really great pose. Getting him to stand like that was probably not easy. Cedar Wall says Jared casually snaps neck. Yeah, I do it too much, you know. Siva says, I caught a fish and it was this big. That's totally what he's doing. That's so funny. But yeah, not even a comparison, man. Like, this is just like a totally different. You wouldn't even tell that this is the same photographer. So much more happening. You have all your characters are in frame, beautifully lit, funny story happening. Huge improvement. Really, you come a long way. And Tanner's over here saying, "Where's Wolverine?" Saying, "Where's Scooby Doo?" Because yeah, he is leaning up against the Mystery Mobile. Let's make sure we're mentioning that. But Matthew Toy Photos, thank you for sending that in, dude. Really awesome to see that. So we got MEM Toys here. So we got Gogeta and Broly fighting, but like Gogeta's over here like like he's like jumping, like pushing off of Broly like it's nothing, like he's just a little bit of motion blur going on here. It's some crazy fire explosion happening in the background, and he's kind of pushing off of Broly like it's nothing, and he's just kind of like it's really funny, and Broly's not having it. Cool. We got the BTS. Gotta see the BTS. Gives me a chance to take a sip. Awesome. So much happening here. Really awesome setup. So that was MEM's Toys from 3 days ago. And so it says, "Phew, that was close, man," with a peace sign. And then, this is from July 31st of 2019, the day after my birthday, 2 years ago. And it's funny because it's the same Broly figure. An evil key is close. I'm key. Oh, sorry. It's a different language. MEM Toys. Sorry, I can't understand. But yeah. Basically, you got new Broly figure, and Vegeta and Goku can sense him from far away. MEM Toys. There's MEM Toys is here. So yeah, obviously, I mean, both of your photos are hilarious because I love the humor. It's so funny. Like they can sense a new energy, a really bad energy power level from far away, but it's just he got a new toy. It's Broly, and this one, what's different is Goku and Vegeta fused. That's what's different. Two figures fused and they made Gogeta. But yeah, obviously, huge improvement. You got a crazy setup, awesome action going on. This is just fantastic. So definitely, huge improvement there, and you can see it right away. Absolutely, MEM Toys. Thank you for sending that in. Oh, Xander Toxic says, "Jared, you should do a feature a photographer night where your followers send you one of their favorite accounts." Oh, that's a cool idea. That's a cool idea. Send you one of your favorite accounts. That's actually a really interesting idea. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we'll have to do that sometime. Sam, I like that idea a lot. Or Cam. Sorry, man. But yeah, I like that idea a lot, dude. That sounds cool. But next we got Toy Snapgraphy. Cool name. We got Dark Knight Returns Batman back here, and we got a couple of Cobra guys from G.I. Joe. He's like sneaking up on him. He's like about to take him out. Oh, and then there he goes. He takes him out and smashes his head together. Awesome. Really cool. And so that was from September 14th, so only a few days ago, maybe like a week ago or so. The General's Warehouse. Hi, Jared. I'm a big fan. General Warehouse, thanks for being here. Aw, Tom. My favorite is Sirdork 730. You're my favorite. You're the man. Thanks, dude. And this is Toy Snapgraphy's older photo from November 30th, 2020, less than a year ago. Absolutely can see some difference here, just with like your lighting alone. So you got like Wolverine by his motorcycle, you got his diorama in the background, but just like you have such a way of establishing tone now. Like you establish, you get this really dark Batman kind of tone, and everything's really dark, really. But the only thing that's really well lit you can see is Batman, and right behind the other figures. I think that's really cool. Really cool. Like you can tell your thought process with lighting is totally different now, and you got them smashing it. You got a whole story being told here, and you get different parts of the story also being told. So that's so cool. Totally can see the change here. Definitely, it's like originally like the lighting is really one of the biggest things here. Like you have a way of creating realistic looking light now. You know what I mean? And it makes it feel so much more real. Absolutely. Snapface says, "Are you on any other sites like Flickr or 500px, etc.?" I'm not on either of those, actually. I have not been. And you know what? I should put it everywhere. Snapface, but I'm not. Oh, Aiden Sanchez says, "Are you still in the members?" No, actually, I'm not anymore. So, just going over everybody who sent stuff in. Going over everybody who sent stuff in to me. Well, unless you sent it to me like within an hour or two before the show started, because after then I stopped gathering because I had to put everything in order. So, Toy Snapgraphy, huge improvement with everything. You can totally see how your mindset has changed quite a bit since then. So, fantastic to see that growth. Really, really. Lucan says, "Hey bro, my old butt has to go. Gotta go to bed. I get up at 4 a.m. We'll watch the rest working tomorrow." Wow, that's so early, Lucan. Have a good night, my friend. Have a long and wonderful sleep, dude. Chris Logan Vega says, "Happy Batman Day. One of my favorite characters from my entire life." Sorry, guys. Talking for an hour or two straight is it's actually it makes you thirsty, you know. So this is from 5 days ago. A lot of Batman Day stuff, which is really cool. From Chris Logan Vega, and he's kneeing. Is one of the Joker ghouls? Is one of the Joker ghouls? I think it is. For a second, I thought it was one of the dudes from Dark Knight Returns, the mutant guys, but it's not one of them. I think it's one of the Joker ghouls or something. I don't know. But he's kneeing him in the face. Posing is awesome, where he's got his arms back, his knees up, kneeing him right in the chin. Really, really cool way of establishing that that fight scene that's happening. You know, like that kneeing in the face. He made it very clear that Batman is kneeing him in the face. So, here we go. And that one... Okay, cool. So we got the same Hush figure. And he's fighting Snake Eyes, it looks like. Excuse me. And this is from February 9th. So, Chris Logan, I can totally tell that you have a thing for these really dark, like, tonally dark and physically dark photos, you know, because obviously Batman is dark. His dark character often is in the dark too. And so you totally have gotten so much better at being able to keep things in the dark, but at the same time still everything is so very clean and crisp and clear in the photo. And that's something you really have gotten a better grasp on, I think, because you have this really cool darkness happening in this photo, but in this one you have that darkness and everything's so clean and crispy to see. So that's really cool to see how that one very specific thing you've really gotten I think a better grip on. So Chris Logan Vega, awesome. Average Guy Collect says the old and new picture both look very good. Yeah, they do. They definitely do. Siva says, "I was introduced to Sirdork in 7th grade." Yes. Oh, okay, so Xander Toxic says, "Who all was introduced to Sirdork via your friends tagging you on Facebook?" I'm sorry, guys. Yep, I know everyone was tagged in that one. It was years ago. Yep, it was the end of end of 2018, beginning of 2019. Siva says, "I was introduced in 7th grade." That's so funny. Yes. Um, Sorry, I'm getting distracted by live chat. But yeah, Chris Logan Vega, awesome dude, really fantastic work. We got Striders 09. Before, later, we took this photo a year ago. So this one I really like seeing this because it's almost the same photo and seeing the improvements. So this is the older one from a year ago. This is the older one from a year ago, and then this one new. So you got basically, so we got two fantastic Lego, and you can even tell just with your posing with the Lego guys has even gotten so much better and dynamic with Kiyadi Mundi over here. And look at, you got Kiyadi Mundi is stepping and slicing up the clanker, or the battle droid, and he's flying up in the air with sparks and everything. Absolutely, you can see a huge difference there with everything. Just your entire approach is different. You got awesome action going on. You even were able to bend the battle droid's arms going this way. So cool. And even your lightsaber effect too, I would say, has gotten much better. I mean, the lightsaber effect here looks great, but it just looks better here. It just looks more like a real lightsaber. Well, I mean, lightsabers aren't real, unfortunately. But yeah, totally can see that here. Totally can see that here. Hang Solo. Hey, Hang. Using my face as an emoji. Killer Cheese says the depth of field difference is awesome. Absolutely. Absolutely. Commander Ninja says really good lightsaber effect. Definitely. Definitely. And Average Guy Collect says Lego. I don't see enough Lego photography. I'm going to be taking some Lego photography very soon. Can't tell you any more than that, but some big Lego stuff, which is really cool. But Striders, I'm really glad you were able to get both of these in. Really freaking awesome, dude. Thank you for sending both of those in. We got Dark Scythe, Tanner. Tanner is here. I'm pretty sure Tanner is still here, right? Fox Toy Box says Lego photographers blow my mind. Yeah, it's impressive. It's very impressive. It really is. So, Hang Solo says, I want my Jared smiling t-shirt. I don't know about that one. I'm not going to be doing that. Maybe I might do some new shirts soon on my store, which is on Sirdork.com if you're interested in shirts. Sirdork.com, just saying. But I'm probably going to do some new ones soon, but maybe not one of my face. But Dark Scythe, Tanner. If Tanner's still here, I hope you're still here, man. But there he is. There's Tanner. Really awesome Halo shot. Really awesome. We got Master Chief and some other Spartan dudes running. We got debris flying everywhere. We got explosions in the background. We got bokeh in the foreground. Awesome. Really awesome Halo shot. Really great action. And the colors are just great too. The just like the green and the pink and the white. It's just like it's a really all around just like crazy great shot. Hot Wheels Cinematic says amazing shot. Love the dirt flying around and the sparks too. I agree. And so that was from August 30th. And so this one here is from December 13th, 2018. So that's like 2018. So that's like 3 years ago. It's about 3 years ago. I mean, this is a great shot too, though. This is a great shot too. It's like a blue. I think it's a Spartan, right? It looks like the Master Chief, but he's blue. I don't know. Sorry, I played Halo for a little bit, but I mostly played like Halo Reach, so my knowledge isn't too amazing. But this shot is cool. I love the you got foreground grass, you got background grass all over the place, and I really love that. But this one is just like all around. You got so much going on here. You got dynamic posing. And you probably had some kind of wire to hold these guys up or something, right? You got dirt flying, you got sparks, you got all kinds of stuff happening. So, but, yeah, so cool. Oh, Killer Cheese says, I should have been sleeping, but I can't leave. Forgot the stream was right now. I guess I'm pulling an all-nighter. Love these streams. Killer Cheese, you are awesome. Oh, Aiden Sanchez says, bye. Have a good night, Aiden Sanchez. But, Siva says the shot looks really, really cinematic. I think you're talking about this one. Yeah, you know, it does. It really does. Tanner says, it's just a basic blue Spartan. But, yeah, wow, it's just like you started here and you just, like, it's like you learned so many new things. There's so many new things you've learned on the way, and you just put them all together in one photo. You just, like, crammed them all in, which is not easy to do, to combine all of these things in one. Really is not easy. And you did it. So, congrats for being able to bring all this stuff you've learned into one photo. Huge, awesome, obvious improvement. So, Tanner, fantastic work, dude. Dark Scythe, 25, awesome, dude. Thank you for sending it, my friend. Then we got Fig Fury, 79. Fig Fury's here, right? Fig Fury, all of you guys. That's so cool that you guys are here with me. Seriously, it still blows my mind that this many people want to just sit here and watch me fart around on these live streams. Oh, Tanner said, so back in this one, he was just learning to shoot manually. Wow, that's freaking crazy. And you were just learning to shoot manually, and then now look at you shooting manually. That's amazing. But Fig Fury is here, I'm pretty sure. What if tangible photos? So this is like on Hoth. Like, what if Darth Vader and, you know, those guys win Hoth? Well, I mean, but basically, what if they win and Luke is there? And okay, cool. BTS. We got some wireage going on here. Got foreground stuff. Oh, look at this, slowly adding things in. This is a really cool way to show the BTS. Really cool setup. Really cool setup. And it looks like you're on Hoth. Like, it makes me think like we're inside the Rebel base on Hoth. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if that was the intention, but that's what when I see this, I think of inside the Rebel base. But I really love the lighting coming from the front of Darth Vader, the front of him like that. I think that's really cool because you can see each little intricateness in his face showing up, you know. So I really like that. So this is from July 23rd, a couple months ago. And so in here, Fig Fury, Wolverine versus Tombstone. Cool, like practical blood splatter. That's really awesome. But wow, what a difference! What a difference, Fig Fury. Huge difference. So I mean, just your lighting. Your setup here is really cool. I like the blue and the green grass, but you just have such a great hold on so many things now compared to where you were. I mean, this photo is awesome, and you're badass action. I love the practical blood, but you have such a better hold of being able to fit everything you want in the photo the way you want it, with the lighting and everything's nice and crisp, and you have stuff in the foreground and the background. I think it's not easy to pull off, and that's definitely something you have learned a lot about on the way. Fantastic. And just seeing the crispness of this one versus the old one is a huge improvement too. Definitely some crispness for sure. Average Guy Collects says the Hoth picture is stunning. It is. The General Warehouse says, do you have any tips for budget photographers? I don't really have the moolah at the moment. General's Warehouse, that's a great question. Totally. I actually have I have a whole video that's called Toy Photography Without Any Fancy Equipment. And it's basically just a bunch of like doing stuff with, you got a figure and a phone. Okay, great. Let's do some stuff. And yeah, check out that video. There's a bunch of really cool, fun, free ideas that I try to do in that video. Definitely check that out. It's called Toy Photography, No Fancy Equipment. But the picture says smartphone toy photography, but it's in Toy Photography Basics. I'm pretty sure that playlist. Fig Fury, there you are. I use polyfill close to my camera lens to get the foggy look. Oh, cool! That is awesome. It works very well. That is really awesome. Really, really cool. But yeah, you can see such huge improvement, Fig Fury. Really, really awesome. Thank you for sending these in, my friend. So cool. We got R&A Lego buddies. An elite team of Mandalorians are searching for a Mando who betrayed Mandalore by serving and giving Beskar to the Empire. So cool. You got your elite squad of Mandos of all different colors, and their T-visors are like all lit up. That looks really cool, and it's very dark, but their T-visors are so well lit. And the most distinguishing characteristic about a Mandalorian is that T-visor, at least in my opinion, and so that is what is so emphasized in the photo, which is awesome. So that was from August 13th. Not too long ago, last month. And why isn't this not showing up? What the heck? There we go. Whew. And so RNA Lego buddies, where the hell am I? Also, his ship has crashed, and he is not happy. He's like, where the hell am I? But so I think you have come a long way, and this is only from June. I think you've come a long way from June. I mean, this shot is awesome. This is only a couple months. You've already learned a lot. You're trying new things, which that's the way you're gonna learn and improve. This is in broad daylight, and you got your ship crash in the background. There's dirt on it and stuff, which is so cool. And so in this one, it looks like you're totally trying something new. I'm gonna do it in the dark, just enough little bit of light so you can see them, and I want to light up their Tiva. Like I totally can see how you were like. You had this vision in your head where you're like, wow, that'd be cool to have all their helmets glowing. And that's what you did. And I hope that you learned a lot from that shoot, because that's how you grow and improve, is by trying new stuff. So R&A Lego buddies, awesome work, dude. Thanks for sending these in. Totally huge improvement only within the last couple months. That's fantastic. Keep doing great things, man. Francisco Martinez says to Siva, hi there. To me, says, but above it still says loading. Oh, sorry, I think I'm missing something here. Super Geek Toy says, man, I'm always late on the fun live streams. How y'all doing tonight? We are doing great, and you know what? I would say better late than never, but like, I don't give a crap if you're late. Thanks for being here. Awesome. Julia Ty says, hey Julia Ty. And you guys, seriously, you make me so happy just by talking to each other and helping each other out in this live chat. Seriously, makes my day to see you guys go in the live chat. It's so cool. All right, we got Cedar Wall Studios. Cedar Wall is here, right? Cedar Wall's totally here. Pretty sure. Or at least Cedar Wall was here. But this is Cedar Wall's new shot from August 12th on Exegol, The Hidden World of the Sith Core. I'm seeing my phone right now. If anybody, just so you know, guys, if you ever see that we're on a stream and we're doing this, if most likely you are too late to send me any photos. Just so you know. Try if I'm ever doing a stream where I want you to send me stuff. I want stuff to be on the stream. It would be the best if you could send them to me at least a couple hours before the stream starts, because it actually takes me a while to get all this set up. So, yeah, a couple hours before, or even a day or two before, even better. But just so you know, Sorry if you're up too late. There's always next time. We'll have a lot more streams like this. But Cedarwall Studio says, Rise. This shot was heavily inspired by many of the fan-made videos of all the Jedi being edited into the final battle between Rey and the Emperor in The Rise of Skywalker. I think J.J. Abrams should have had scenes of the Jedi that spoke to Rey in that final battle and not just their voices. That would have been a movie way better. I agree, dude. How crazy would that have been if we... I mean, having the voices there was really cool. Not gonna lie. But, man, can you imagine if they were all there in, like, Force Ghost form? Wow, that would have been crazy. Well, Fig Fury, thanks for featuring my shots and everyone else's. Inspire us. Thanks for sending that super chat. Dude, I really appreciate you sending that. Don't bother thanking me. I love talking about toy photography. You kidding me? Thanks for being here. Seriously. Thank you, dude. Thank you. But yeah, I love this shot. So, because we got Kanan Jarrus, we got Mace Windu, we got Qui-Gon. I think that's Anakin back there. And we got Luke. We got a younger Obi-Wan. We got Ahsoka. We got Yoda. Awesome. All the Jedi. And I'm all the Jedi. Right? That's what she says. Right. Palpatine's like, I'm all the Sith ever. And I'm all the Jedi. And then, I haven't watched Rise of Skywalker in a while. Sometimes I think about it, and I'm like, but when I saw it the first time, I loved it. And then sometimes I think about it, and I'm just like, yeah, I didn't really like that part. I'll have to watch it again. It'll probably make me like it again. Siva says, geez, do y'all remember when Jared streams were 90 minutes? How far have we come? Yeah, wow, it's 2 hours. I don't think this one's going to go to 4 hours. Well, it's my fault because you guys send me your photos and I want to go through them all, and I end up just spending way too much time. If I was trying to be realistic, I wouldn't spend so much time and go off on tangents and stuff like that. I just spend way too much time on each photo, but I can't help it because it's fun. I love talking about it. But anyway, Cedarwall Studios, this is a really great shot from August 12th, very, very recent. And then so the older shot from Cedarwall is from November of 2020, so 2 years ago. Luke, we are not what they grow beyond. That is true burden of all masters. So this is like from The Last Jedi, kind of, where Yoda comes to Luke. I didn't even like this one. What is wrong with me? And so, yeah, you basically, like, this is a really great two photos to compare. So this is like one Jedi seeing one Force Ghost. And so you took that same idea, and you just multiplied it by so much. That's so cool. Just thinking about that, like, it's the same, kind of basically the same idea, but just amplified times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 9. That's so cool. And I'm sure when you did this photo, I hope you did this one and you were very proud of it, and you're like, awesome. He looks just like a Force Ghost. That's exactly what I wanted. Awesome. He's all blue, but he's still a little bit green in there too. Awesome. And then you went and you did it times 9, later on in 2 years. And I hope you feel even more proud of it now. So that's really, really awesome, Cedarwall. Really, really cool. Definitely a huge improvement. Awesome Job, Cedarwall. Fantastic work. All right, we got T-minus 17. Our friend Colden, was got a little guy that came with us also on the toy photography immersion in May, Lake Placid. Got another one coming up in October. I can't wait for that. It's gonna be great. We got like 10 people coming. It's crazy. For the October one, I can't wait to document that and show it to you guys once that happens, man. But so we got Colden's shot, most recent shot from 6 days ago. Really, really awesome action, using that sparkler to its fullest potential. Awesome jump shot from this is Hunter, right, from Destiny, right? Destiny 2. Yeah. Oh, the Hunter. The Hunter. Whew. Awesome. This is a perfect example of what Colden does, is these just awesome action poses with sparks and debris, all kinds of stuff. A man after my own heart, really. Really. Um, so, and that was from 6 days ago. And then see Colden's shot from June 2020. So, a little more than a year ago. Wow, huge change. Just thought it would be cool to photograph some of my World War I Lego characters in a homemade trench. Oh, wrong button. Sorry, spook some. Here we go. This is what I wanted. Totally. I love the black and white. It makes it feel like they're actually like old historic World War II. You know? But I love the skeleton Lego. Oh, I'm feeling a sneeze coming. Okay, no sneezing. But yeah, Colden, wow, what a huge improvement. It's just like everything's changed. The different kinds of figures, the crazy action poses, you got sparks, just like everything is different. You can't even compare how crazy it is to see how far you've come, dude. You have come so far. I even saw how far you came, like from the beginning of that weekend and at the toy photography in-person workshop. How you went from Friday to Sunday. I could tell you improved just that much. So yeah, T minus. Colden, fantastic work. The General's Warehouse over here saying, where'd you get your figures from? That's there is never a just easy answer for that. General's Warehouse. What I would recommend, General's Warehouse, I made a whole video on this. Where do you get your figures? It's called Toy Photographer's Guide to Action Figures. Talk about what kind of figures are the best, which ones you can buy, and where to get them. So that's in Toy Photography Basics. It's called Toy Photographer's Guide to Action Figures. I would recommend watching that. I have like 20 different places all linked in the video description on where to buy figures. So I would definitely do that. Super Shark says, how do we get him to react to our photos? Was it a hashtag or something else? I would recommend Super Shark. Anytime I do a stream like this, I will be posting about it in the community tab on my YouTube channel. So make sure you keep up on that, and it's real easy on how to get your photos featured on stuff like this. Just keep up on there, and you'll see exactly what you got to do to get on here. Exactly what you got to do. But anyway, T-17, Colden, it's crazy to see how far you have come, dude. Thank you for sending these in, my friend. And so back to Spooksome, the trivia master. A couple weeks ago we did Star Wars trivia on the live stream, and that was really fun. And Spooksome annihilated, kicked butt. So Spooksome says, you're looking at me like it's my fault. I didn't tell him my name. I didn't tell him where I was from. Mr. Pink from Reservoir Dogs. Mando helmet by John Walker Custom. Oh, cool. That is definitely a different Mando helmet. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. So it's like you recreated Reservoir Dogs, but with Star Wars toys. That's awesome. That's such a cool idea. Really, really great idea. Spooksome. So this is from September 8th, really recently. And then, so Spooksome, this is from April 21st, 2019. Just been out to do some photography. There's lots more like this to come in the coming minutes, days, weeks. So look out. You know what? You were right. 126 weeks ago, you said more to come. And you know what? You did. More did come. And look at it now. Fantastic. I love how you recreated like a scene from something else and you made it Star Wars. I think that's really, really awesome. Cool little story going on here. It looks like Mando has bested Boba Fett in this little battle, but we don't know. Who knows what's going to happen next? But huge improvement. So in this one, you get some older 3 3/4 inch clones, looking out along the horizon. But yeah, you can just tell how much you have come here with your composition, your storytelling, your placement of figures, in your frame and different whatever. Awesome. And there's also these really cool and more creative ideas that you're coming up with now, like recreating scenes from other movies. That's so cool. So freaking cool. Everyone type 1 mil and hype him up, says Francisco. 1 mil. 1 mil. 1 million what? I don't mean a million anything. I'm very far from a million anything. But thank you guys for doing that. Typing in 1 mil. But Spooksome, awesome. You are a trivia master and you are a toy photography whiz. Cool to see it. You definitely can see automatically some improvement. Awesome. Really awesome. Spooksome, thank you, dude, for sending that. Alright, next we got Neves, J. Neves Photography by the Power of Gray Skull. Awesome. This is really, I really like this shot. It's very, very clean. We have so much like out of focus stuff, but He-Man right out front and center is just very crisp and clean. Very crisp and clean. And we got debris flying everywhere. Super bright colors, but also at the same time not like super saturated, but the colors that are there are very nice and strong. Killer Cheese. Hey, yes, Neves is Killer Cheese. Yes. Awesome. Thanks for being here, dude. Let's go. When did that trend start when everyone started saying, let's go? Everyone noticed that? Everyone says, let's go. Now, when did that start? That's just what all the kids are saying these days, right? Let's go. When did that start? Anyway, really, so this shot with He-Man and Skeletor is awesome. And so that was a recent shot. And so this is from November 25th, 2019. So Skeletor was from... Oh. So, okay, so we got So this was from December 2020. So this one is also even kind of old. But this one is older. But, I like how you chose both of these ones in here because they're both pretty like a similar kind of concept. One guy is jumping and attacking at the other guy, and this shot is awesome. I really like your old one. Wolverine is going for him, and is there like some smoke down here? I don't know, but you got the stick trick going on, freaking awesome. Yeah, you had some kind of fire sparks going on. Sweet. But it definitely looks like you know what you're doing now. Not that saying that you didn't know what you're doing before. That's not what I mean at all. But you know exactly what you're doing. You're like, okay, if I want to accomplish this, I need to do this here, do this. You knew exactly what you were trying to accomplish, and you accomplished that. It's very clear that this looks like it was very controlled. Very controlled. You knew what you were doing. So, Case says the lighting is rad. Yes. Let's go. So wait. Siva says good news. The human body has 6.5 octillion atoms, which is a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot. So Google. Thanks, Google. I guess Shakespeare started "Let's Go," but Day Hamo popularized it for the modern day. Day Hamo said "Let's go," and that's where everyone says "Let's go." Interesting. All credit goes to Google. Well, that's where it comes from. Thanks, Eva. I don't know who that guy Day Hamo is. But cool. Well, J. Neves, Killer Cheese, awesome. Fantastically done, my friend. Thank you for sending these in. Next, we got my buddy Saravanan. I know he was here earlier. I'm not sure if he's here now. He has quite the time difference between here and where he is. So this was a cool collaboration piece. Wow, with a bunch of other people. But it was, okay, here's his BTS. Oh, wow, cool. This is one of those big mega figures. It doesn't look like that. So, let's see. This is a really cool portrait. Really cool portrait. You have light coming from all the right directions to get exactly what you need on Darth Vader's face to know this is Darth Vader. This is Vader. This is the Vader you know and love. This is him. And black and white. Be careful not to choke on your aspirations, director. Right? That's what he says in Rogue One. Yeah. What am I saying? Right, guy? No, that's what he says in Rogue One. This is cool. Like, I think it's awesome that you were able to use this, those big mega figures that just about nobody uses for toy photography. Those are mostly like for little kids, but you totally pulled it off in this awesome portrait of Vader. Really awesome. So, so this is 4 days ago from Saravanan. And so this is from October 21st of 2019. Lockdown, your creator wants you back. So, featuring Prime 1 Studio Lockdown. Prime 1 Studio. Whoa, those are expensive, right? Awesome. So, I was going to say this is Megatron. This is Lockdown. But, I mean, this photo is great, too. The colors are beautiful. It's so vibrant. But you have a ton going on here, but I totally see how just like artistically you have grown so much with this. I mean, like, this collaboration with all these portraits is awesome. These all look really good, but like yours is like the best. Yours is awesome. This is so awesome, Saravanan. So fantastic. Fantastic. Definitely seeing some growth here, but at the same time, Saravanan, you have a way of making all of your photos so completely different from one another. Totally different. All of your photos are so different from each other, and I think that's really cool. And so that's another reason why it's hard to compare these two, because all of yours are different all the time anyway. But, yeah, okay, Case Quince, I don't know, I'm always going to say your name wrong, man. Says it looks like a dude in a costume. It does. Definitely does. Super Geek Toy says 1/4 scale Hot Toys. I don't think that's what this one is. I don't think Hot Toys. Oh yeah, sometimes they do. Never mind. They definitely do. But anyway, Sir Ravanan, thank you for sending this, Sir Ravanan. I'm gonna start calling you that, Sir Ravanan. All right, next we got Master of the Watch. I love this. Borg wishes to confront the team face to face for an honorable set of trophies. So we got Predator right here, and he's like looking for this batch of troopers, but this batch of troopers hiding against the tree. This guy's looking this way. This guy's looking around the tree. This guy's just scared out of his mind. I love that. I love seeing like all these figures are doing something. Each one of them is doing something in this photo. They each have a role here. This guy's looking this way. This guy's looking this way. This guy's hiding from Predator. I love that. So awesome. And so this is from September 5th from Master of the Watch. And so this is from June 10th. So this isn't even, this is only a couple months. This is only a couple months. So I mean, both of these photos are great. They're such different photos. And this one we got this clone in really cool red grass. I don't know if that's actually what the color of this grass is. And I think it's like a dinosaur, like a velociraptor behind him. Just hence the clever girl. That's definitely a Jurassic Park quote. But honestly, I think these are both really great shots. I mean, you've definitely come a long way with putting together, like I was saying before, like putting together a scene where the story is being told, yeah, but there's a story being told with each one of the characters in the scene. Like, everybody's got their role here, and I think that's definitely something where, you know, you're setting everything up, and every little piece matters. Every little piece matters. I think that's really, really awesome as you're able to pull that off, and that's definitely something, just in these couple months, you've definitely improved on. Absolutely, Master of the Watch. Very nicely done. Thank you for sending that in. Okay, Quinn says, it would be pretty cool if they made a custom Predator Stormtrooper. That would be cool. That would be really cool. So, next we got from Flyboy1138. Says subjugation through force. Subjugation? I said say that right? Subjugation through force. It's truly amazing how better equipment can produce stunning results. I've definitely been selling this. I'll definitely be selling this print. Hell, I'm printing one for myself. LOL. It's taken from Canon 6D with a 40mm lens and a ND2 filter. This is an awesome shot. So you got your chicken walker, ATST, walking in some water with a really cool explosion. So like you got the smoke at a perfect time where the smoke is just like it hasn't like spread everywhere yet. It's just at the perfect time, and you can see some flameage going on here. We got sparks, we got reflection of flameage on the water. Awesome, such an awesome shot. Really a beautiful shot. Really beautiful flyboy. So and this is from 4 days ago. 4 days ago. And this one's from January 4th of 2016. This might be the oldest shot we have on here, 2016. It looks like, is that Wedge? Is that Wedge on there? But he's laying in a X-Wing, leaning back. We got his astromech here, and one back here. And and this is just like you can totally, I mean, obviously, what a huge difference. Just chilling. So like Wedge is just chilling, but at the same time, like I feel like you were just kind of chilling at home and you're like, this is fun, snap, and you had, had some fun, just setting this up, took a little picture, that was fun. And look at you now, taking things just so, like this just looks like you've taken things so much more serious now. You got this awesome new equipment you're talking about. You got fireworks and smoke and this awesome ATST, just this awesome composition of stuff, and you're gonna sell this print because it's awesome. It's really freaking awesome. Oh, Commander Ninja, welcome to the Sirdork fans. It says Commander Ninja, thanks for joining, dude. Thank you so much. You were amazing. I will definitely make it worth your while. It is awesome. You are awesome. Thank you so much, Commander Ninja. Thank you, dude. Seriously, you guys are fantastic. And Commander Ninja's doing the peace sign. Thanks, man. Really appreciate that, Ninja. But Flyboy, you can't even. What do you say here? It's just like huge, not even close. It's just like you've grown so much in these last 5 years. Totally. That's so cool. Super Geek Toy says smash that like button. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I haven't done my token thing where I ask everyone to like the video. But you know what? If you guys are amazing, and I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. If you're enjoying this, if you were to go and do what he said and push the like button, that would mean a whole lot. That helps out the video so much. It really does. But thank you guys for everything. You are amazing. But yeah, what a huge improvement, Flyboy. Not even comparison. Fantastic work, dude. Next, we got NFW Toy Picks. The one thing that you just can't see, you're one bad day away from being me. Wow, that's a cool quote. I don't know what that's from. Oh, I didn't like it. So we got Punisher, John Bernthal over here. It's like he's snapping Boba Fett's. He's either snapping Boba Fett's neck or he's like taking his helmet off. I like to think he's snapping his neck. That seems like something Punisher would be doing. In the right situation, yeah, that's probably what's happening. Asnable says, I hope this stream and you have a good day going to film a stop motion. Oh, that sounds cool. Asnable. Have good luck with your stop motion, and thank you for the kind words, and thank you for being here. That's so cool. That's so crazy. Good luck with the stop motion. But this is cool. And what a cool crossover and just cool concept, and just like, wow, Punisher's snapping Boba Fett's neck. That is intense. And that was from September 7th. Let's see what we got for January 3rd. Wow. Now that is a big difference. So this is awesome. First of all, I mean, this is like some cool composite work. I've never done anything with like compositing before. Punisher's like been put in this alley, and you got a muzzle flare going on, and some fire going on. But it seems like you've really mastered just the realism of what toy photography can be, and how toy photography can bring you into a whole new world and immerse you into like where you are in this world now, where wow, Boba Fett and the Punisher exist together. That's crazy. That's where you teleported us, and you've really mastered that. Man, but obviously you had something awesome going here, and it's really cool putting him in this area, but I think you didn't really master it until now, September 7th. You've really brought us to a world where this would exist, and it's super dark. It almost makes you think, oh my god, he's killing Boba Fett. But I only feel that way because you're selling that to me, in your photo, and that's very, very well done. Saravanan, you're still here. Hey, you are still here, young man. You just missed your photo. You have to skip back and watch. Well, Siva says, wow, so many people smashed the like button. Thanks, guys. Yes, thanks, guys. And Siva, thanks for thanking the guys. All right, and NFW Toy Picks. Very, very well done. Oh, look. 37 weeks ago, I commented on it. It does look awesome. Awesome. NFW Toy Picks, thank you for sending that in. So next we got Zhao Tai Artist, Carnage, and Stormtrooper. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we are not alone. So this is terrifying because you got this poor old snowtrooper, and you can just barely over here, you can see Carnage. And it's cool because, like, we can see Carnage probably just as well as this poor snowtrooper can see Carnage. Just barely. Just barely can see him, and that's terrifying. And, yeah, that snowtrooper's not going to make it soon. Not going to make it for much longer. And that was from September 12th. Ooh, and this is my first picture as a toy photographer, Baraka from McFarlane Toys. So it looks like Baraka's getting squished over here by, Baraka's getting squished over here by some rock or something. It looks cold. I feel like Sub-Zero is nearby somewhere. And that's why Baraka has been squished. And so both of these photos are both very dark kind of stories being told. Very dark, physically dark, and dark in general with people, basically people dying. But you have definitely gotten much better at being able to tell your story in the dark, 100%. So wait, this is September 12th, and then this was June 30th, so only a couple months. I think you've 100% been able to clearly tell what's happening in your photo, especially in the dark. Absolutely, you can. You've gotten much better at that for sure. Both photos are awesome. Both photos are freaking sweet. But I think, yeah, you've definitely improved on that aspect. And Zhao Tai Artist, thank you for sending those in. Both shots are awesome. You've come a long way just these couple months. Here he is, Xander Toxic. You've been in the live chat for quite a while. It's finally paying off. Here's your stuff. We got the NECA gargoyles. I need to pick this guy up. Gargoyles were a big part of my brother's lives when we were kids. And this is awesome. So you have them propped up with using your computer screen and with a couple of video games and a Scream box. I think you really did a great job with using the Digirama technique. You really did. Because when you look at this, he absolutely looks like he's on a rooftop, and he's in that city. Like, I think you really, really did a great job of mastering that. And one of the things that looks like you, I think, did to make sure you really sell that is this little bit of lighting, this orange lighting on the backs of his arms and in the backs of him here. It matches this lighting back here, this orangey light, and that tiny little touch really sold it. Really sold it. So that was very, very well done. Very subtle, but I'm sure that was your intention to try and match that light, and it worked. It worked. So this is from 3 days ago. 3 days ago. And so let's take a look at Cam's Cam's from 2018. Wow, it's been a while, dude. 2018. He says I use whatever's in reach. I do the same thing all the time. Trust me. So this is Deadpool, ready to shred with a skateboard. He's just like standing there outside. You know what? Like this is like it's like one of those moments where, you know, you got your figures and toy photography, and you're like, oh yeah. Like, all these old tech decks and things that have existed, those are so perfect for toy photography. Those were so, like, how perfect is that to put these in a photo together? Awesome. And then you had that thought, and then you just went ahead and did it. And now look at you. You're going like, you know what? I want to make this gargoyle really look like this is a real freaking gargoyle episode in the city, you know. And that's what you did. I don't know. You know exactly how to make that come to life, and that's what you did. And, you know, you were just starting out, you were just having fun with it, and now you're like, you know what, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, because you know what you're doing. And that's it, Cam. That's what you did. So, you killed it. You killed it. Hank Solo says, very cool. Lighting is cool. Hank Solo using my face as the emoji. Oh, Siva, good night. See, all right, everybody, I'm off to bed. Probably 15-hour workday ahead of me. Thank you for everyone making tonight fun as always. Siva works very hard in restaurant, and I know he does. So yeah, Siva, you need that sleep. But Cam, thank you for sending these in, dude. I really appreciate you sending them in. It's awesome to see the growth here. It really, really is. Really is. All right, and you know, I think this is the last photo. The last group. I think this is the last one. So we got, you know what? He told me how to pronounce it, and I think I already forgot. Eli Lolatops. I think it's Eli Lolatops. I think. And this is Eli's shot from 2012. This is the oldest shot. This is before I was taking pictures of any toys. Way before. 2012. This is before I even had a freaking phone. This is before I even had a smartphone. That's crazy. Elola Tops, back in 2012, 458 weeks ago, Gremlins. And I remember he said to me, like, this wasn't like toy photography, but this is more like just like a picture of a toy. But like, you know what? This still counts as toy photography, because anytime you were taking pictures of a toy, your mindset was in a different, like, if you were to take a picture of a toy now just for fun, you're gonna think like, no, I need to make this look good and have good lighting and this because you're a toy photographer now. So your mindset is totally different. So this totally counts. Oh, Ramon, you're back. Hey, missed a portion of the stream, but I'm back. You did. You missed your spot. It's all right. You can always go back. Average Guy Class says, wow, I was still in high school back then. Yeah, it's a long time ago. But cool gremlin shot. And so this is 4 days ago. Boglins. Can I translate? Oh, so I had the chance to win almost 2 months ago this magnificent Boglins Red-Eyed First Edition made by the one and only Tim Clark Toys. Thanks to these guys. Thanks for also sending me. Hadn't had time to take a picture of it yet. It's done. Hope you like it. Yeah, just look at this difference here. Like, so 2012, he was just like snapping a pic of this Gremlins thing he had. It's pretty terrifying, actually, not gonna lie. And then now he's just like, he got this Boglins thing. Got really cool lighting. He really knew how to have the lighting bounce and go through each and every little these crevices on the Boglins face. He knew exactly what he was doing. So I mean, it's been almost 10 years. Almost 10 years. Obviously, yeah, what an improvement. You know exactly what you're doing now. 10 years has been a good 10 years for you. It's been a good decade for you in figuring out how to create an awesome toy photo. I think it's pretty obvious there's some huge improvement there in the last almost 10 years. But Eli Lola Tops, thank you for sending these in. I think so. If this is the blueberry shot, this is yeah. So this is back to the fruit shots. So yeah, that's it. Those are all of our toy photography then and now shots. So you guys, I hope you enjoy. I really enjoyed going through all these. I hope you really enjoyed not just like seeing these photos and seeing, wow, this one is cool and this one's cool too, but seeing the growth that all of these toy photographers have made, whether it be 10 years, 2 years, a couple months. It's so cool to see how much people have grown. And I hope if you saw your photo on here, you have seen how much you have grown, and that makes you feel really good about yourself, where you are now as a toy photographer. And I hope it makes you think, wow, so if this is what I can do after 2 years, what can I do after 5 years? I hope it just it really inspires you to continue what you're doing and to continue to be the best you can be. Francisco Martinez Klatt says, Jared, hi there. If you can share mine, I would be honored. I sent them to you on Insta a few hours ago, but I didn't send an... Oh, he's in the airport picking up my cousin. Francisco, I wish it were just as simple as just going and putting it on. I have like this very, what I like to think of as being organized way of getting all this set up. Francisco, keep an eye on the next one of these we do. I promise we'll get you on next time. I promise. But I also want to remind everybody that I haven't actually decided a date yet, but the next Toy Photographer Reacts video, the challenge, is the theme is Halloween candy. The theme is Halloween candy. So last month, in September, this month I guess, last month was a fruit was the theme. This theme is Halloween candy. So it's festive like Halloween, but it's also very weird and random all at the same time to get your creative juices flowing and hopes to create a very unique photo that will stick out in anyone's news feed on Instagram. Xander Toxic says, can we drop our Instas in the chat so we can follow each other? Hell yeah. Everyone do that. Absolutely do that. And that's my hope too when we share all these photos. I hope when you watch these, you go and you follow each one of these artists that are shared on these videos. Definitely do that. So yeah, Halloween candy coming up very soon. It's going to be towards the end of October. I'll probably do like second to last Friday of the month or so. I don't want to say any date now because I don't want to say something and then have to be, I want to make sure I reveal the date. But like I said, if you're subscribed to the channel, any random stuff we do like today, I'll be sharing and asking you guys on the community. So the community tab with posts there. So if you want to keep up with stuff like this, make sure you subscribe and you're checking out that stuff so you can be on the show. But you guys, thank you all for being here. Thank you for everyone who has joined the members. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for interacting. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Thank you. Keep sharing all of your ats in the live chat. Everybody got to go follow each other. And don't worry, the live chat will stay there, and you can always see the live chat later on in the replay. So don't go yet, because I'm still going to play the slideshow of all the members. Tom, I'm gonna fix yours because I know I put 2 NYs in yours. But when you see NY Rebel on the slideshow, it's not NY Rebel. Fix that for next time. But everyone have a great rest of the night. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you next week. And I have I just took a new toy photo and edited it today, and I'm really excited. I'm going to share it on Instagram tomorrow. Keep a lookout for that. I'm really excited. It's a very classic Sirdork photo. I think you'll know what I mean. But all right, I'll see you guys. Have a fantastic rest of the night. Like I said, thank you guys again for being here. See ya.